Hi and welcome to Blossom Themes YouTube channel. In this video, I will show you how you can create a unique website for your service business using Vandana Lite and Pro WordPress themes. First, we will explore the demo page over here. Then we will head over to the sales page and explore the extra features of Vandana Lite theme. Then we will do the same for Vandana Pro theme. After that, we will download, install and activate the Vandana Lite theme. We will take a quick customizer tour and start with creating our website. The steps I have shown in the video are simple and easy to follow, so even if you are a complete beginner, you can easily create a website for yourself. At the end of this video, you will have a website that you will absolutely fall in love with. The video is quite long, which is why I have added timestamps in the video so that you can easily skip to the portion that you want to. So let's get started. To access Vandana theme, you'll have to go to our website, blossomthemes.com. From the shop section, go to free themes and go to Vandana Lite. I will also add a link down in the description box to the sales page of both Vandana Lite and Vandana Pro WordPress themes so that you can easily have access to the sales pages over here. If you scroll down, you can view the live demo page from over here, but because I have already opened it over here, I will be explaining and exploring the demo page from this tab only. So let me cross it out. We will start with the header section over here. So you can easily add a site logo for yourself. You can link your social media pages. You can have a navigation menu on the primary and the secondary location. And because the theme is WooCommerce compatible, you can easily add a shop within your website and sell the merchandise that you want. A beautiful banner section where you can also feature the newsletter. Come down, and this is the featured client section where you can easily display the logos of the clients or the companies that you have worked with. A featured area section where you can easily link important pages. The About Me section where you can display what you do and what solutions you provide to your users. A call to action section where you can easily add a catchy line and ask your visitors to take action. The service section where you can list out the services that you provide to your customers, and you can list out as many services as you want to. The testimonial section where you can add in the reviews by your customers. This is the blog section where you can feature the latest articles. A contact section where you can display the location, add in your contact details, and also integrate your social media pages. You can also embed a contact form such as this one. And this is the Instagram section. You can easily integrate your Instagram into your website. And if your users click over here, they will be able to see the Instagram posts. And if they click on follow, then they will be redirected to your Instagram page where they will be able to get in touch with you directly. A newsletter section, and this is also very important for email marketing. Footer area section where you can easily feature the widgets of your choice. The footer copyright section where you can edit out the certain portion of your footer copyright texts. Your footer area also features the footer menu where you can easily feature your privacy policies and terms and condition pages and so on. You also get a back to top button such as this one so that your visitors can easily get to the top from any section of your website. So we will go ahead and explore some of the pages. Let's go ahead and explore our blog page first. So this is the blog page, and on the left hand side are your blog posts, which is going to display like this. And on the left hand side are the sidebar widgets where you can easily feature the widgets of your choice. You can add in an author bio, your newsletter widgets, various categories, recent posts. You can also add in an Instagram widget, various post categories, and so on. Let's explore the portfolio page. You can easily create a portfolio page such as this one and list out your work in terms of categories like this. Let's go back to our home page and we will head over to the sales page now, and let's go ahead and explore all the extra features that we get with our Vandana Lite theme. Scroll down and the first thing you will see is the side-by-side comparison between the free and the pro theme. Feel free to go through all of them. And a Vandana Lite theme is absolutely free. It won't cost you a penny and it is a perfect choice for coaches, mentors and therapists, also the speakers, leaders and entrepreneurs who are looking to kickstart the service business. And here are the list of reasons that will help you determine whether or not the Vandana Lite theme is for you. Let's quickly explore the features of Vandana Lite theme. So Vandana Lite is fully responsive and mobile friendly, and your website is going to look as gorgeous in the mobile and tablet devices as they look in PC. You get 900 and plus Google fonts to choose from. You can easily change the primary, secondary and the font size of your entire website. You can easily add your custom site logo and you also can control the size. So you can have your site logo displayed in a larger size or also in a smaller size according to your choice. And all the changes that you make from your customizer setting on the left hand side can be previewed in real time on the right hand side. So all the changes that you make can be previewed and applied. You can have a banner with a newsletter subscription just as we saw in the demo page, which will help you grow your subscribers list. You can also easily have a smooth and attractive banner as your slider, and you can display the client's logo in the client's logo section. You can feature relevant posts, photos and pages in the featured area section. You can easily display your bio in the about section. You can highlight your expertise or different services you offer to your customers, and you can add as many services as you want. You can easily encourage your visitors with call to action section. And you can also easily add the reviews by your customers. You can display your recently published posts in the blog section. And in the contact section, you can display your contact information and even link your social media profiles. You can easily integrate your Instagram feed into your website. You can easily add a newsletter section to your website. And because the theme is Gutenberg compatible, you can simply use the default workplace blocks and experiment to give a unique look for your post or pages. The theme is speed optimized to ensure a smooth user experience and performance. And it is also search engine optimized to help your website rank higher in search engines like Google, Bing, and more. You can easily display a notification bar to grab your visitors' attention, just like we saw in our demo page. You can easily introduce yourself to your visitors through author bio section on Sidebar. And with the photo copyright editor, you can partially edit your photo copyright text. You can easily have a portfolio page template to showcase your work. With footer menu, you can easily include your privacy policy, disclaimer, terms and conditions, just like we saw in the demo page. You can easily add your social media profiles in the header section. And with the built-in SEO settings, you can easily enable the breadcrumbs and the last updated date of your post, which is essential for your site's higher ranking on Google. You can also display a short summary of your post with post excerpts, and you also get to choose the excerpt's length in words. You can get more engagement on your site by displaying related posts of the same category below each post. And with the comment section toggle, you can easily display the comment section at the end of your article with Vandana Lite. And you also get the back to top section. Vandana Lite theme is also widgets ready, and you get 22 highly customizable useful widgets for your site. You have various background options to choose from, so you can choose any image or color and set it as the background for your website. The theme is also cross-browser compatible. and it is easy on the eyes, which makes it effortless for your audience to read your content. It is also schema friendly, and if you use the right to left scripts like Arabic and Hebrew, it is also RTL scripts ready. You can translate Vandana Lite in any language. And because our themes are regular updated to WordPress's latest version, it helps your site be secure from the possible vulnerabilities. Using custom CSS, you can also easily modify some sections as per your preference. Our theme comes with clean, commented, and well-organized codes, and if you want to edit the codes and make changes, you can also do that. So you get various video tutorials and documentation that can help you set up your website in no time. And with our top-notch, quick and friendly support, you can easily place your queries, confusions, and ideas. They would be more than happy to help you. Now I will explain and explore the Vandana Pro theme. To access Vandana Pro theme, from under Shop, you can go to Premium Themes and click on Vandana, or you can come down and click on the View Pro button over here. I have already opened the link in the new tab right over here. So to view the live demo page of the Vandana Pro theme, again click on Live Demo, and even for this I have opened the link in the new tab. So Vandana is also the parent theme of our Health Coach theme. You can go ahead and explore it. The rest of the demos that are given over here are the demo content which you can easily import for your website. For this video tutorial, I will be explaining the default live demo page of our Vandana theme, which I have opened in the new tab. So just like we had in the free theme, we have our site logo, social medias, navigation menu, the primary and the secondary, the notification bar, a beautiful banner section with newsletter, client logo section, the promotional section, about me section, and with the Pro theme, you get to add and display your stats as well. A call to action section, the services that your company offers to your customers, and a beautiful portfolio page where you can showcase your portfolio on the home page, a contact form through which your visitors can easily fill up the simple details and get in touch with you, the testimonial section, and our process section through which you can let your customers know about your work procedure step by step, your blog section, the contact section, the Instagram newsletter, the footer areas and footer copyright section. And for the Pro theme, you get to edit the entire footer copyright text. Scroll all the way to the top. Let's go ahead and explore some of the pages. So with the Pro theme, you get various page templates. Let's explore the About page template. So in the About page template, you can display information about yourself. You can add and display stats such as this one, and add all the details and information that will make your customers familiar with your company. You also get to add a newsletter section such as this one, a testimonial, a call to action, and the client logo section where you can easily feature the clients that you have already worked with. Another page template that you get is the service page template. Let's explore it. So you can easily list out the services that you offer to your customers like this. And even for this one, you get to add the call to action section. Next is the pricing page template. So over here, you can easily list out the packages that you offer along with the allotted price. And you also get to add what they get within each of the packages. And here you also get to list out the frequently asked questions. You get to feature the client logo section and rest of the information. And the last one is the contact page template. So you can just add all the essential contact details, and you get to add an image or also a map. And you get to embed a form such as this one, which is looking very beautiful. Alright, let's go to the top, and that was pretty much about the demo page of the Vandana Pro theme. Let's go to the sales page and explore the features. So back to our sales page. And as you can see, Vandana Pro is rated 5 stars by our users. You can easily go ahead and check out the reviews. Now let's check out the features. So just like in the free theme, you get the side-by-side comparison of the features between free and the Pro theme. Let's straight away dive into the features of Vandana Pro theme. Alright, starting from here, with the Pro theme, you can easily customize your theme color by choosing from infinite colors that are available. You can choose from 900 and plus Google fonts, which means you get to choose the primary, secondary font, and you also have the size control in your hands. And having a gorgeous, responsive, mobile-friendly design is just the same as it was in the free theme. So with the Pro theme, you get to import the ready-made demo content with just a click so that you can kickstart your website and get it running in no time. And again, all the changes you make from the customizer can also be previewed in real time on the right hand side. So there are many pre-made multiple unique layouts. Let's check all of them out. So you got 8 different header layouts to choose from, unlike in the free theme where we only had one option for our header layout. Just check out the images from over here. We got 4 single post layouts, 3 different slider layouts, 3 static banner layouts, 3 blog page layouts to choose from, 3 archive page layouts, 4 different pagination layouts, 3 about section layout. So you also have the layout option for your about section, 2 call to action section layout that you can choose from, 5 services section layouts, 3 portfolio section layouts. So check out the images from over here, and all of these layout options are exclusively available only in the Vandana Pro theme. And moreover, we have 4 testimonial section layouts, 4 process section layouts, 4 blog section layouts. Look at all these pretty layouts, and the theme is also Gutenberg compatible. And just like the free theme, it is optimized for speed and performance and also search engine optimized. You get the notification bar. You have 4 different customizable banner options. Let's check them out. So you get a static image or video with call to action. So you can easily add a call to action button to your static image or video banner. You can add a newsletter and even an appointment form in the banner section. Also, your slider content is not limited to few categories or pages. You can easily display your latest posts, desired pages, select specific category, and even create your own custom sliders with the Pro theme. You get a client logo section. You get to add unlimited featured boxes in the featured area section. You get to display your bio and also display your stats and embed a video, just like how we saw in the demo page. You get to highlight your expertise in the service section, and you can display the reviews by your customers in the testimonial section. You got process section to display the steps regarding your working procedure, just like how we saw in our demo page. You get the blog section to display your current articles, the contact section for you to display essential contact details, and you have easily sortable homepage sections, so you get to decide what sections display in your homepage. You have the one-page navigation, which means you get to create a one-page website with Vandana. With the newsletter section, you get to grow your subscribers, integrate an Instagram section within your website. You get a customizer search single box, author bio in the sidebar. You get to add your own custom signature, and you also get a lazy loading feature which boosts your site speed and improves user experience. And you can also enable or disable the automatic image crop in your blog posts. Next, you get to edit out the entire footer copyright editor. So you get to hide the author link and also the WordPress link and display your choice of footer copyright text in the footer copyright text area. You get an about page template where you can describe your company and how it started to make your audiences familiar with your company. You get a service page template so that the users can quickly identify with the type of services they are looking for. the pricing page template, the contact page, and the portfolio page template, just like how we saw in the demo page. You get a footer menu, just like how we had in our free theme. You get built-in Google Analytics settings, through which you can directly add your Google Analytics code in the customizer. You get to link your various social media pages to your website. You get social sharing buttons in each of your posts. Vandana Pro theme has built-in SEO settings and lightbox for images, through which the images can pop out once they are clicked on, which also reduces straining on the eye. The sticky or the floating menu, which can be accessed from all the sections, so you can make the last widget sticky in your sidebar with the sticky widget option, and you can use that to display the call to action buttons. You also get to choose the post excerpt, display the related post of your category or tags, have a comment section, and you get to capitalize the first letter of your every post. You get a back to top button, and Vandana Pro theme, just like the Lite theme, is widgets ready with 22 highly customizable useful widgets featured. You get unlimited sidebar options, you get unlimited background options, and you can optimize the speed and performance of your website with the built-in performance settings. You get a landing page template. You can easily reset the customizer settings, so all the changes that you make from customizer can be easily reset with just a click. The theme is cross-browser compatible and is very easy on the eyes, is skimmer friendly, and if you use the right to left scripts with Vandana, you can confidently write your articles in both right to left and left to right languages. It is translation ready, so you can easily translate Vandana in any language. Polylang compatible, which allows you to translate your site in different languages to create a multilingual site. WPML plugin compatible. And our team of expert developers ensures that your site is absolutely safe and sound from the vulnerabilities with our timely updates. Using custom CSS, you can easily modify some sections as per your preference, and our theme comes with clean, organized codes, and just like with the free theme, we have step-by-step documentation that will help you get your site up and ready in no time. And with our quick and friendly support, you can easily place your queries and confusions, and they will get back to you in no time. I will now go ahead and download, install, and activate the Vandana Lite theme. So back to our Vandana Lite theme sales page. So click on download now, and all you have to do is add in your email address, your first name, your last name, and click on download now. Vandana Lite theme is absolutely free, and we charge you absolutely no penny for downloading our free theme. Once you click on download now, the theme will be emailed to your email address in zip format. I have already downloaded the Lite theme, so I will go ahead and install and activate the Vandana Lite theme. To install and activate the WordPress theme, you'll first have to go to your dashboard, go to Appearance and click on Themes, then click on Add New and Upload Theme. After that, you'll have to choose the file that you have received in a zip format. So click on Choose File and select Vandana Lite. After that, you can click on Install Now, but alternatively, you can also search for the Vandana Lite theme from over here. So type in Vandana. From here, you will find the theme, click on Install and click on Activate. So the theme has now been installed and activated, and the next step would be to begin activating the plugins. So for that, click on Begin Activating Plugins, select all of the required plugins, and these plugins will come in handy when you later have to add various features to your website. From here, click on Activate and click on Apply. The plugins are activated successfully. Now let's go back to our dashboard, and the next thing we'll do is we will access our customizer. From the Appearance, go to Customize. I will open the link in the new tab. So these are the customizer settings that you get with the Vandana Lite theme. So if you click on the View Pro theme, you will be able to access the sales page of the Vandana Pro theme. Next is the demo and documentation. So if you click on the demo link, you will be taken to the live demo page of the Vandana Lite theme. Next is the documentation link, and if you click over here, You will have access to the step-by-step documentation of the Vandana Lite theme, and from here you can find answers to many questions that will help you get your site up and ready, including the frequently asked questions. Next is the site identity. From the site identity, you will be able to create a unique site identity for your website, and the various features that you have over here will help you achieve a unique site identity. Next is the appearance settings. So from here, you can change the background color of your website, you can change the background image, and you can also change the typography, which means you can change the primary, secondary, and the font size of your entire website. Next is the layout settings. So from here, you can choose your blog page layout. From here, you can choose your general sidebar layout. You can choose your page, your post, and your default sidebar layout. Next is the front page settings. So from here, you will find many sections that can be configured to make your homepage look absolutely beautiful. I will go through all of them in the tutorial. Next is the general settings. So from here, you will be able to enable the notification bar. You can configure your header search, add social media links, configure SEO settings, and configure various post, blogs, and pages settings. You will be able to add your newsletter, your Instagram, and configure other miscellaneous settings. From the menu section, you will be able to configure the navigation menu for your website, and this theme allows menus in 3 different locations: the primary, the secondary, and the footer menu. Next is the widgets. So from here, you can configure your sidebar widgets. All of them can be easily customized, and configure your footer areas 1, 2, 3, and 4. Next is the homepage settings. So from here, you can choose your homepage displays, and it can be either your latest post or a static page. Next is the footer settings. So from here, you can edit the footer copyright text, which is right over here. So all of the footer copyright text cannot be edited out in the free theme. You can only edit out a certain portion of it, but the entire footer copyright text can be edited out in the Pro theme. So from the additional settings, you can easily add your own CSS code to customize the appearance and layout of your site. So that was it about the quick customization tour of the Vandana Lite theme. Now we will start with creating our website. We will start with site identity. So click on it. From here, you'll get various options through which you can create a unique site identity for your website. From here, you can add the logo if you already have one for your website. From here, you can edit your site title and tagline. So instead of Vandana, if you want anything else, then simply type in the title of your choice, which will be reflected over here. All the changes that you make on your left-hand side will be shown in real time on the right-hand side. You can easily preview it. In a similar way, you can change the tagline, and that will be shown over here. From here, you can either make the site title and tagline appear or disappear. Simply uncheck this little box and your site title and tagline will disappear. As opposed to when you check in, you can make the site title and tagline appear. From here, you get to choose the site title font and the style. So you can go ahead and select the font family, and depending on what font family you choose, you also get to choose the style. Like this, you can change it. And from under style, you can choose the style of your font family. So it can be normal, it can be bold, semi-bold, or anything else. From here, you get to choose your site title font size, If you slide this button over, then the site title size will increase, as opposed to when you slide it under, the site title font size will decrease. From here, you can choose the site title color. Simply click on select color, and you can choose the color from the palette over here, and then move around this pointer and the slider to come to the color of your choice. By clicking on default, you can get back to the default site title color. But if you already have created a logo for your website, then you can make the site title and tagline disappear by clicking over here, unchecking this little box, and you have to click on select logo from under logo option that is given. Over here, you can either drag and drop the file, or you can click on select files and select the image of your choice. And whatever file that you choose or upload from here, it will be stored in the media library over here. Click on select. You have the option to skip cropping or crop the image. I'm going to skip cropping. And here your tiny logo has appeared. You can also determine your site logo's width or pixel from over here. So you can increase the value or directly type it in, and it will appear bigger. If you add a smaller value, then it will appear smaller. I'm going to set the pixel of my site logo to 300. And the next is the site icon, which is also known as favicon by many of you. So site icons are these tiny images that you see next to your browser tabs, bookmark bars, and within the WordPress mobile apps. And they are important not only for your users to identify your website, but also for brand building. So I would highly recommend you to have one. To have the site icon, click on select site icon and select the file. I'm going to select this image. You can also crop it. And here you can see a little preview of what your site icon will look like. And over here you can see the image appearing as your site icon or favicon. Go ahead and click on publish to save the changes. Go back. The next thing we'll do is we will start adding various social media links to our website, which will appear right over here. For that, go to General Settings and go to Social Media Settings. The first thing that you'll have to do is you'll have to enable the social links, and underneath the social links there is a button called Add New Links. Click on it. So the process is very simple. In the search icon box, simply search for the icon of the social media that you want to add. So for example, if you want Facebook, type in a few keywords just like I have done over here. And as you can see, the Facebook icon has appeared. Click on it. Over here, you'll have to copy and paste the link to your official Facebook page. And as you can see, the tiny Facebook icon has appeared. Similarly, you can keep on adding more links by clicking on Add New Links. So now if I want to add Instagram, I simply have to type in the keyword. The icon has appeared. Click on it, add in the link. And after you add the link, you will see the icon appear over here. In a similar way, I'm going to keep on adding more social media links, which will appear right over here. After you have finished adding all of your social media links, they will show over here, and click on Publish. Let's get back. Next, we will start with configuring our front page settings. But before that, go back. From under Homepage Settings, you have to make sure that from under your homepage settings, from which you can choose what is displayed on your homepage, you have to make sure that you have chosen a static page and not your latest posts. because if you choose your latest post, then all of the blog posts that you have created recently will be shown or displayed in your home page. As opposed to when you choose a static page, you get to configure your front page settings. So if you choose the latest post will be displayed like this, and if you choose a static page, you get to now customize your front page settings. So for now, as you can see, your home page and the blog page have been created in default. So you will not have to click on add a new page and create a new home or a blog page, but if these pages were not created in default, you would have to create a new page from over here and also a new blog page from over here. So what happens after you do this is, for your home page, you get to select a static page and customize it from under the front page settings, which I will show you how to do in a while all of the blog posts that you have created will be shown or displayed under the blog page. I will explain this in detail when I'm later explaining the home page settings. So for now, let's go back. And for us to create our front page settings, we'll have to start with banner section. But before we do this, we have to make sure that we have enough posts in our website. But now we have not even created one. So let's get back to our dashboard and we will create our very first post. To create our very first post, let's go back to our dashboard. From under post, go to add new. So from here, you can add in the title. Here you can add in the content. From under post, you get to add the categories. You get to add the tags. You also get to set the featured image, write an excerpt. And from underneath here, you get to choose the sidebar layout. I will not go into this. I will come back to this and I will explain this later when I'm explaining the layout settings from under general sidebar layout. And I will also leave a link down in the description box below to a video that will give you an in-depth tutorial on how you can create your very first post using the Gutenberg editor. So for now, add in the title and the content over here. To add an image, click on this plus icon over here and go to image. Then you can upload or select the one from the media library. And this is how you can add an image. From here, you can add the categories to your blog post. So click on add new category, give your category a name. Then click on add new category. You can add more following the similar process. You can also add tags to your post from over here. Just type in your tag and make sure you separate two tags with commas or enter key. From here, you can set the featured image, and I highly recommend you to have a featured image because if you do not, there will be this gray layout in your website which will not look very flattering. So click on set featured image and select the image, click on set featured image, and after adding all of this, click on publish. So the very first post has been created. Let's have a look at it in our website. And this is your featured image that you added. These are the categories that you have assigned to this particular post. And this is how your first post looks like. If you go back to the home page, then this is how it looks like because this is the only post that we have created. So I will pause the video and I will create some more posts in a while. But before that, you must have noticed this weird link over here with the dates and everything showing. So let's go ahead and fix our permalink. So for that, go back to your dashboard, then go to settings and click on permalinks. From under common settings, you have to select the post name so that your permalink shows your post name. Click on save changes. So now we'll go back to our website and we will go to our home page first and then go to this blog post. And you can see the date and everything is now not showing and your post name is now included in your permalink. So this is how you can fix it. Now I'll pause the video and I'll add a few more posts. Then we can continue with our front page settings and the rest of our website building process. As you can see from the screen, I have added more posts. Now, if you go back to your website and go to your home page, you can see that more blog posts have been added. Now let's go back to our customizer and we will start with our front page settings customization, starting with the banner section. So under banner options, you have three different options. That is to disable the banner section altogether, to have a static or a video newsletter banner, or to have a banner as a slider. So if you choose the first option, the banner section will be disabled completely. If you choose the static or a video newsletter banner, then you can either have a header video, you can feature a video from your YouTube channel, or you can have a static image as it is showing on the screen. On top of that, you can feature the newsletter on your banner section. I have not configured the banner newsletter, but I will come back and explain this portion to you when I add the newsletter section to our website. So to have a header video, click on select video, then select the video of your choice. And that particular video will be shown as your banner slider. If you happen to own a YouTube channel, you can also feature a video from one of your YouTube channels. So for that, go to YouTube channel. And if I want to feature this particular video in my banner section, all I have to do is copy the link, go back and paste it. I will remove this video. And as you can see, that particular video is now showing as my banner. You can choose a static image such as this one. This is the suggested image which is I'm using currently. But if you want to hide this image and add a new one, simply click on Hide Image button, then click on Add New Image. Select the image that you want to display. And that particular image will be shown as your banner slider. I'm going to use the suggested image, which was here already, and delete this one. Okay, for how you can display your banner newsletter, as I said before, I will come back to this when I have added newsletter section to our website. Next option is you can have your banner as slider. Click on it and your banner will display as your slider. From under here, you get to choose your slider content style from latest post. If you choose latest post, then all of your latest posts will be shown in your banner slider. And you will also have the option to choose the number of slides to display. So if you choose 6 slides will be displayed. If you choose 8 slides will be displayed in your banner. So if you choose your slider content style to be category, you will have one more choice to select your slider category. And whatever category you choose from the drop-down option, all the posts from that particular category will be shown in your banner slider. So for example, if you choose coaching, then all the slides that will be shown here will be the one that has the category coaching assigned to it from the dashboard when we created our post. And the rest of the options that are given over here are, if you enable the slider auto transition, your slider will move from one to another without having to click on the arrows over here. If you enable the slider loop, then even when all the sliders come to an end, they will keep on moving in a loop. They won't be stuck at the last slider. And with the slider caption option, you can disable or enable the slider caption. From here, you get to choose the slider animation. You can go ahead and select the animation that you like the most. From here, you get to edit your slider read more text. So instead of read more, it can be read or anything else that you type in this box over here. I'm going to revert it back to the way it was before. And I'm also going to select a static image as my banner. Click on Publish to save the changes. Next is the Client section. So with the help of this section, you can add the logos of your clients that you have already worked with. You can feature them right underneath your banner section. For that, click on Add a Widget, and as it is written over here, you'll have to add the Blossom Client Logo widget. So search for client logo, simply type in client logo. It has appeared, click on it. From here, you can add in the title of your client logo section. Now click on Add another logo. Click on Upload Image and select the client logo. Click on Select so that when your users click on this logo, they land on a specific page or a post. I have added a dummy link. Now go on and keep on adding all the logos that you have of your clients along with the featured link. After you are done adding all of the logos, click on Apply. And as you can see over here, your client logo section has been created with the logos of the clients that you want to feature. Click on Done. Okay, there are two more options at the top over here to display the logo in black and white and to let your users open the link that is added in the same tab. Okay, after you are done adding the client section, click on Publish. We'll go back. Next is the Promotional section. So through the Promotional section, you get to add the featured area boxes where you can easily link the important pages that you don't want your users to miss out. For that, click on Add a Widget and search for Blossom Image Text, as it is also written over here. Simply type in image text and the widget has appeared over here. Click on it. Add in the title if you want to, or else click on Add Image Text, upload the image, add in the link text, the feature link to the page or the post that you want your visitors to land on when they click on this image. Again, continue the process, click on Upload Image, add in the link text along with the feature link. Like this, you can keep on adding the featured areas. I will add my last featured area. After you are done adding all of the featured areas, click on Apply. And your promotional section is now showing promotional or your featured area section. After you are done, click on Done and click on Publish. Next is the About section. So before we go ahead with the configuration for our About section over here, we'll have to go back to our dashboard and create an About page. So let's go to our dashboard and go to All Pages. Click on Add New and add About Me. Now add in the details about you that you want your visitors or your users to know about yourself. I have added some dummy content again. Go to Page and set the featured image. Select it. After this, click on Publish. Now back to our customizer and enable the About section. From under Select Page, go ahead and select the About Me page that we have just created. And here it has appeared. So from here, you can enable or disable the excerpt. If you disable it, the full content of the page will be shown, as opposed to when you enable the excerpt, the No More button will be shown. And from here, you can change the No More label from No More to anything else that you want. Just type in whatever you want and it will override the text that is already over here. I'm going to disable my excerpt because I want the full content to be shown. Now click on Publish. Next is the call to action section. So with the help of call to action section, you can add a catchy line and ask your visitors or users to take action. You can urge them. So for that, click on add a widget. Now search for Blossom call to action section, which is also written over here. Simply type for call to action. Type in call to action. Click on it. Now all you have to do is add in the title, description, choose the number of call to action buttons, add the button 1 label, link, and if you choose 2 call to action buttons, you will have to add the button to label and link as well. Choose the button alignment from right, left, and centered. You can select the background color or upload the image. So I will quickly fill in the details first. So add in the button 1 label, add the feature link of the button 1 link, and your button 1 is now shown. Similarly, for button 2, add the label and add in the featured link. You can choose the button alignment from right to left to centered. From here, you get to select the background color. The process is same. Select the color from the palette, move around your pointer and the slider to come to color of your choice. Or you can also upload an image. Simply click on upload and select the image of your choice. And that particular image will be shown in your call to action section. From here, you can change the call to action background, which is showing over here. In default, click on change image and you can select the background image if you want to change it. After you are done, click on publish. Next is the service section. So from the service section, you can easily list out the services that you provide to your users and you can display them over here right underneath your call to action section. So for that, click on add a widget and first you'll have to add the text widget for service section. So let's search for the text widget and click on it. So go ahead and add in the title and also the content. You can also add media from over here. So after you have added the title and the content, click on done. Next, click on add a widget and we will add the Blossom icon text widget. So search for it, click on it, and again you'll have to add in the title, the description, and you can upload the image from here, or if you want to add in different icons, you can select it from over here. So let me add in the title and description first. And here it appears. In a similar way, I will go ahead and add in the description. And it has appeared. So let's go ahead and upload an image. And it will appear right next to the title and the text. If you scroll down, you can add in the read more button from over here and you can add in the read more link from over here. So if you simply type in read more, and you'll have to add in the read more link so that when your users click on the read more button, they land on a page where they can have a complete view of the information that you have provided about your service section right over here. So add in the link. So let's click on done and we will keep on adding the service sections and you can add as many services as you want. So click on add a widget again, search for the Blossom icon text. Click on it. Again, the process is same. Just add in the title, description, upload an image, add in the read more label and the link from over here and then click on done. After you are done adding all of your services, go ahead and click on Publish. Also, you can change the button label from View All to anything else that you like. You can easily override the title from over here, and the button URL, you'll have to add it over here so that when your users click on View All, they will land on a specific page. Let's go back. And the next is the Testimonial section. So through Testimonial section, you can easily add the reviews that your customers have given you about the services that you have provided and also your business. So it is going to appear right underneath your services section. So for that, you will have to add the Blossom Testimonial widget. Click on Add a Widget and let's search for Testimonial. Here it has appeared. Click on it. So you will have to write the name of your customers, the designation, and the testimonial by them. From here, you can upload the image of your customers. So go ahead and add in the details over here. So after you are done adding the details, go ahead and upload the image of your client. And this is how it is going to appear. In a similar way, you can keep on adding more testimonials. Click on Add a Widget and then search for Blossom Testimonial. Click on it, add in the details, upload the image and click on Done. Let me add a few more testimonials following the same process. Click on Upload Image and upload the image again. And as you can see, your next client testimonial has also been added and now it is showing in a slider form. Let me add my third and final Blossom Testimonial widget. Again, click on Add a Widget and the process is same. And with that, our third testimonial has also been added. So click on Done, and if you scroll down, you can easily choose the background for a testimonial. This is the current background image, but you can easily keep this particular background, or you can also add in by clicking on Changing Image and selecting the image of your choice. Go ahead and publish the changes. And your testimonial section has now been added, and this is how it looks like. Let's go back. Next is the blog section. So the blog section is already enabled, which is why your blog posts are showing underneath your blog section. From here, you can override the latest articles. From here, you can override the blog description. So let's make it disappear, and you can add in the description of your choice. And from here, you can change your View All label to anything else that you want to. Click on Publish to save the changes. And the last one is the Contact section. So from the Contact section, you can easily add in the Contact section to your website. You can also embed a contact form through which your users can easily get in touch with you. So let's see how we can do it. Okay, so let's go ahead and add Blossom Contact widget first. Click on Add a Widget and let's search for it. Blossom Contact widget. Here it has appeared. Click on it. So go ahead and add in the necessary details, add in the title, description, the telephone number, email, and address, and you can also add various social media links from over here. So let me quickly fill out all the details first. To add in the social icons, click on Add Social Icons, and the process is same as how we added social media links on our header section. Just search for the social medias on the search bar over here. For example, if you search for Facebook, the Facebook icon appears. Click on it, and over here you'll have to add the link to your social media page. In a similar way, keep on adding more social media links or all the social medias that you are on. After you are finished adding all of the social media links, click on Apply and they will appear right underneath your location and contact. So I have left out the title and the description just as it is, but you can go ahead and add in the title and description if you want to. Alright, so it is done. Now click on Done. Next is we can add in the custom HTML if you want to add the map, or you can also add in the image if you want to add the image. So click on Add the widget, and if you want to add the map to your contact section, simply add custom HTML widget, search for it from the search bar and click on it after it has appeared. And you'll have to add the HTML code over here, and about how you can find the HTML code to map I will show you. So just go over to Google and search for your place, and let's just say if I want to feature Balwatar area from Nepal, I'm just going to search for Balwatar Google Map. You can be precise with your location. Just search for the location on the map on the Google. Click on Maps. And if I want to feature this particular area, just click on Share, click on Embed a Map, and over here, this code that you will find, the HTML code, click on Copy HTML, come back and add in the coding right over here. And like that, you can easily feature a map in your contact section. So if you don't want to feature a map, if you want to feature an image, you can also do that. I'm going to feature an image to my website, so I'm going to delete this. Again, I'm going to click on Add a Widget, and this time I'm going to search for the image widget. Just type in image, click on image. From here, you can add in the title, or you can also leave it out if you don't want to add it. Click on Add Image and select the image of your choice. Click on Add to Widget, and that particular image will be featured in your contact section. So you can also edit the image from over here. You can also replace the image by clicking on Replace Image button right over here. And you can also add the link to a specific page and link it to this image right over here, so that when your users click on this image, they land on that particular page. So add in the link. I have added a dummy link once again, and after you're done, click on Done. So the last thing that we will add in our contact section is we are going to embed a form right over here. For that, we will have to add the text widget. Click on Add a Widget and then search for the text widget. Click on Text. So from here again, you can add in the title, and over here you'll have to copy and paste the shortcode from your Contact 7 form. So for that, go back to your dashboard and first of all go to Appearance and go to Getting Started. And the first thing that you will have to ensure is that your Contact 7 form has been installed and activated. And after it has been installed and activated, it will show right over here under Portfolios. So click on Contact plugin right over here. And from here, you'll have to copy the shortcode. If you click on Edit, you can easily add or remove the tags from over here. And you can also copy the shortcode from right over here. So we will go back to our customizer and we will paste the shortcode that we have just copied. And as soon as you copy and paste the shortcode, your contact form will be shown right over here. Now click on Done. And this is how you can create your contact section. Click on Publish after you have made all the changes. Let's go back, and we are finally done with all of our front page settings. We'll go back, and what I'm going to do next is, after the site identity was configured, there were a few more settings that we had missed out because we had directly jumped into our front page settings. So let's go ahead and configure all of them. We'll start with the appearance settings. So from under colors, you can easily change the background color of your website. Simply click on Select Color. Again, the process is same. Select the color from the color palette. Move in your pointer and your slider to land on the color of your choice. And you can always Go back to your default by clicking on default if you do not like the color that you have selected. Next is the background image. So through background image option, you can easily select an image and set it as a background for your website. So click on select image and select the image of your choice. Click on choose image, and that particular image will appear as your background image. Also, you have various preset options over here of default, fill screen, fit to screen, repeat, and custom. So you can easily go ahead and explore the options and see what effect each of these presets have on the background image. So let's say, for example, you choose fit to screen. Your image will be fitted to screen and the background image will not move as you scroll up and down your pages. And from here, you can easily position the image to various directions from the image position option, and you also have the option to repeat the background image. So if you click on repeat the background image will be repeated, and you can see the changes happening right over here. So if you choose custom, you will have more options to have the image size from original to fit to screen and fill screen. So you can choose from 3 of these options. And you also have the option to let your background image scroll with page. So if you select this option and when you scroll down, the background image will scroll with page, as opposed to when you uncheck this option, the background image will not scroll. So that was it. I'm going to remove the background image because I do not want the background image for my website. Let's go back, and the next is the typography. With the typography, you can easily change the primary, secondary, and your font size. So primary font is the font that is showing right over here, and the secondary font is the font that is showing right over here. So let's see how we can easily change that. Let's change our primary font first. So if you change it to anything else that you want to, let's just say you choose this particular option from the list of available fonts. As you can see, the primary font has changed. You can easily go ahead and select others. So this is how you can change it, and the changes can be reflected throughout your website. It is the same with the secondary font. So if you choose a different secondary font than what it is now, then the changes will be shown all across your website, as you can see. So go ahead and select the primary and the secondary font of your choice, and whatever you choose will be shown in your website. So you can easily go ahead and choose the font size that you think best suits the personality of your website. With the third option, you can easily change the font size of your entire site. So if you increase the font size will be increased, and if you decrease it, the font size will be decreased. I'm going to quickly go ahead and change it back to the way it was before because I liked it that way, but you can go ahead and choose your preference. So that is how you can easily change the primary, secondary, and change your font size of the entire website. Go ahead and publish the changes if you have made any, since I have just reverted all the font size back to its original fonts. I'm not going to publish it. So the next is the layout settings. From here, you can choose your blog page layout. So let's go to our blog page first. Currently, the first blog page layout option has been chosen. You can easily select from the second. And the third blog page layout. Let's go back, and the next is the general sidebar layout. From here we can easily set our page, post and the default sidebar layout. So let's start with the post sidebar layout. From here you can easily choose the general sidebar layout for all of your posts. As you can see from the screen, the general sidebar layout that is chosen is to have the sidebar layout at the right. So if you go ahead and open some of the posts randomly, and if you go ahead and check them out, you will see that each of these posts have right sidebar layout. That is to have the sidebar on the right, as you can see from the screen. So let's just say that we want a left sidebar layout. So just choose the left sidebar layout, click on publish. You go back to your posts, give it a refresh, and you can see the sidebar has now appeared to the left side. And it is the same with all of our other posts. So you can easily go ahead and select the sidebar layout from the 4 different layout options that are given over here. But let's just say you want a different sidebar layout for each of your posts, then that is also possible, and I will show you how you can do that. So let's just say you want this particular post to not have any sidebar at all, and for this particular post to have a right sidebar layout, and for the rest of your posts you want the right sidebar layout. So let's see how we can do it. We will start with this particular post. So for this post we are going to make the sidebar layout disappear completely. Let's go ahead and go back to our dashboard. Then from posts, click on all posts and go ahead and open that particular post. So this is the post where we do not want any sidebar at all. So go back to your all posts and click on edit. So if you scroll all the way to the bottom, this particular sidebar layout options which I had left when we had created our very first blog post is what I'm going to cover right now. So go ahead and select either full width or full width centered sidebar layout if you do not want the sidebar to be shown. So I'm going to choose the full width sidebar layout. Click on update. Now if we go back to this post, give it a refresh, as you can see there are no sidebar layout to this particular post. Now for this particular post, you want the sidebar to appear on your right hand side. Again, go back to your dashboard and open that particular post. Just check out the name and open it. Go all the way to the bottom and choose the right sidebar layout. Now go ahead and click on update, and if you go to your post, give it a refresh, you can see the sidebar has appeared to your right hand side. And for this particular post, if you refresh it, it will still have the left sidebar layout because we have not chosen a particular sidebar layout for this particular post, and the general sidebar layout is still applied to it. So you can easily go ahead and select the sidebar layout from the dashboard when you are first creating the post itself, and you can easily have a different sidebar layout for each of your blog posts. Go back to your customizer. So you can easily go ahead and choose a general sidebar layout from the 4 different options that are available over here, and override the general sidebar layout option selected from here by going over to your dashboard and selecting the sidebar layout from the bottom for your posts. And it is the same for the page sidebar layout. You can easily go ahead and choose the general sidebar layout for your pages. This particular sidebar layout for posts works for posts, and this sidebar layout options work for your pages. So go ahead and select your general page sidebar layout from over here, and you can override the option by going back to your dashboard and going over to the pages. Click on the page where you want to have a different sidebar layout, scroll all the way to the bottom and select the sidebar layout from over here. The process is the same. Back to your customizer, and the last option is to have the default sidebar layout. Go all the way to the top. Let's go back to our home page. And this is the general sidebar layout for your entire site. You can choose from the full width sidebar layout, the left and the right sidebar layout. For now, because we have chosen a static page for our home page, the left and the right sidebar layout options are not showing. So let me just quickly go back, and just so that I can show you the differences, I'm going to choose the latest post as my homepage display for now, so that the sidebar does show. And you go back to your layout settings, then to the general sidebar layout. So you can choose the right default sidebar layout, which is the one showing right now. If you choose left, the sidebar will go to the left. And if you choose no sidebar layout, then the sidebar layout will not be shown for your entire homepage or your entire website. Alright, so that is how you can easily configure your general sidebar layout. Let me go back, and I'm going to set the homepage settings back to the static page. And if you have made any changes from the layout settings over here, you have to go ahead and click on publish. If you have any more questions about the general sidebar layout, then make sure that you drop them down in the comment section below. I will be happy to answer all of your questions. So let's go back, and we are done with our layout settings. Next, we have the front page settings. We are already done with these. Next is the general settings. So if you enable the notification bar, it will show the notification bar on top of the header, and from here you can change your notification text, you can change your notification button label over here, and you can easily link this button to your privacy policies, the cookie policies, and anything else that you want to display on your notification bar. And you also have the option to enable to show your notification bar in the new window, so you can easily go ahead and enable this option. Go ahead and publish it if you want to display the notification bar right on top. Next is the header settings. So this particular option allows you to enable the header search on your header settings. If you disable it, the header search option will not be shown anymore. If you enable it, you can easily enable your header search options. Go ahead and click on publish. So we have already covered the social media settings. You can go ahead and add more social media links, which will be displayed right over here. Next is the SEO settings. Alright, let's go to our blog page for that. And you can easily enable or disable the last updated post date. So as you can see, the last updated post date is showing for all of our blog posts over here. If you disable the option, the updated post date will not be shown anymore. So I would recommend you to enable your last updated post date, because that also plays an important role in your SEO optimization. The next option is to enable the breadcrumb. So breadcrumb is, if you open one of your posts, then what is showing right over here is your breadcrumb. So if you disable your breadcrumb, the breadcrumb will not be shown anymore, but I would recommend you to enable your breadcrumb because it helps in maintaining the SEO within your website. And from here, you can easily change your breadcrumb home text. So instead of home, if you want to add in Vandana or just about any other home text of your choice, you can do that. I'm going to revert it back to the way it was before. Go ahead and click on publish to save the changes. Next is the post blogs and pages settings. Alright, so the first option is to hide the prefix in the archive page. So archive pages are your category pages, your tags pages, and so on. So let's go ahead and open one of the categories. Let's open career category over here. So if you hide the prefix in your archive page, it is not going to be shown over here. If you disable this, then the prefix will be shown in your archive page. So go ahead and enable it. Next is to enable the blog excerpt. So let me go back to the blog page again. So for now, the blog excerpt is being displayed, but if you go ahead and disable this option, the entire post will be shown for each of your blog posts in your blog page. as you can see from the screen. So go ahead and enable it, and you can easily choose the excerpt length in words from over here. So if you choose 75, then 75 words will be displayed as your excerpt of all of your blog posts. Next is you can easily choose the read more text. You can easily change this text from over here. So instead of read more, if you want to add in only read, then it will display right over here, or you can also add other text of your choice. I'm going to revert it back. Next option is to show or hide the author section. So let's go ahead and open our post from over here. So the author section is showing right here at the bottom. So if you enable this, the author section will not be shown anymore. You can easily go ahead and show or hide your author section with this particular option showing right over here. The next option is to show the related post. So these are the related posts that are showing underneath your blog post. If you disable this, then the related post will not be shown anymore. If you enable it, the related posts will be shown. Next is you can easily select and change your related post section title from you may also like, which is written over here, to anything else. From here, you can change your related portfolio title, which will be displayed after you have created a portfolio page. Next is to show the comments. So if you enable this option, the comments will be shown in your single post and page. Next is to toggle the comment section. So from here, you can either disable or enable the comment section that is showing right over here. Next is to hide the category. So for now, let me go back to the blog page first. As you can see, the categories are showing for all of our blog posts. If you go ahead and disable or hide the category, then the categories will not be shown anymore. And if you have added any tags to your blog post, then you can also easily hide those tags by enabling this option. Next is to hide the post author. So if you open one of the blog posts again, this is the author that is showing. If you enable, then that author section will not be shown anymore. Alright, let's go back again to our blog page, and the next option is to hide the posted date. Again, if you enable this option, the posted date altogether will not be shown in any of your blog posts. The posted date will be enabled for all of your blog posts. Go to the top, and if you have made any changes, go ahead and click on Publish. Next is the newsletter settings. So from here, you can easily add the newsletter to your website. Let's go back to our home page first. To create the newsletter section, you will have to go back to your dashboard, and you have to ensure that your Blossom Themes email newsletter plugin has been installed and activated. After you have installed and activated the plugin, it will display like this in your dashboard. So hover your mouse around the Blossom Themes email newsletter and click on Add New. I have also added a link down in the description box that will give you in-depth tutorial about how you can easily add a newsletter to your website. So from here, you can add in the title to your newsletter. From here, you can choose your field settings. You can either have the name and email displayed, or you can only have the email displayed. So if you choose name and email, the name and email placeholder will be shown. If you choose email, only email placeholder will be shown. So go ahead and choose name and email, and this will be shown. You can change the labels from over here. Also for the submit button label, you can easily enable the GDPR checkbox, and from under form note, you'll have to add a short message asking your users or visitors to subscribe to you. You can change the background color or also add a background image from over here and enable overlay on the background over here. From here, you can choose the font color for your newsletter. So let's go ahead and add in all of the details first. Add in the title. For my website, I'm going to add a background color, rather than a background image. So click on background color. The process is same. Select from the color palette over here and move in the pointer and the slider to come to the color of your choice. And from here you can choose the font color. I'm going to choose the classic black. And after you are done filling in all the details, go ahead and click on publish. So the newsletter has been published. The next thing would be to copy the shortcode right over here. Just copy it and go back to your customizer and paste it over here. Go all the way to the bottom and enable the newsletter section now. As you can see, the newsletter section has now been enabled. So with this option, the single newsletter section, you can enable to show the newsletter section in single post. So if you go to your blog page again and open one of your blog posts, if you scroll down, the newsletter section is not showing in your single post. If you go ahead and enable it, the newsletter section will also be shown underneath all of your blog posts in a single post. Go back to your home page and click on publish. Now that I have configured the newsletter section, I will also show you how to add or show the newsletter on your banner. So that was something we had left out. So go to newsletter settings and copy the shortcode which we have just pasted. We will go back and to the front page settings, go to banner section and paste your newsletter shortcode in the banner newsletter box over here. And as you can see, the newsletter is now showing over here. Similarly, if you click on the video, if you choose a video, then the newsletter will work for your video, and it is the same when you have a YouTube URL added to it. So this is how you can do it. I'm going to remove it, and I'm also not adding the newsletter to my banner for now. So I'm going to remove it again. Click on publish and back to our general settings. Next, we have the Instagram setting. You can easily integrate your Instagram section to your website from over here. So first of all, click on this link that is given over here. So the first thing that you have to do is click on connect with Instagram. Because I have previously connected my Blossom Themes Instagram account with other websites, it is showing message such as this one, but for you it will ask to fill in your login credentials and click on authorize. I'm going to click on allow. I have also added a link to a video in the description box below that will give you in-depth tutorial about how you can connect your Instagram section to your website. So make sure you check that out, and other issues that you might have been facing with integrating your Instagram section have also been addressed in that video. So you must have noticed that the access token, username, and the rest of the options have been filled in automatically. So you can go ahead and make changes if you want to from number of photos and the rest of the options. I'm okay with these settings, so I'm going to click on Save Changes. So you must have noticed that after you click on Save Changes, your Connect with Instagram button has now changed to Reconnect with Instagram, which means the configuration has happened successfully. Now we can cross this tab, scroll all the way to the bottom, and if you enable, the Instagram section has now appeared on our website. Go ahead and click on Publish. The next is the Miscellaneous Settings. So from here you can easily enable the Elementor page builder in your front page. So for those of you who do not know what Elementor is a page builder plugin which allows to customize the content of any pages. Normally a lot of themes by Blossom Themes cannot be edited using Elementor, but after you enable this option right over here, it lets you edit your homepage using the Elementor, and which overrides all the sections and content of your homepage. So that was just a slight and a brief explanation of Elementor. If you are a complete newbie, you can also easily go ahead and research the term. So you can go ahead and enable the Elementor Page Builder, which will allow you to override your homepage content from the Elementor Page Builder. I'm not going to enable this option because I don't have the need for it now, but you can easily go ahead and enable it if you want to. So go ahead and publish if you have made any changes. Now I will go to the top and we'll go back. So we are finally done with our general settings. Next is the menus. Before I go ahead and configure the menus on our primary, secondary, and footer areas, let me go ahead and show you how you can create a portfolio page and add it on your website. So for that, we'll have to go back to our dashboard, go to Pages, click on Add New, and then add in the title Portfolio. You can also add the featured image from here. And from under Page Attributes, under the templates, make sure that you have chosen the portfolio template. Now click on Publish. So the portfolio page has now been created, but it is empty for now. So we will go ahead and start adding the portfolios. For that, again, back to our dashboard. And if you come down to Portfolios, go ahead and click on Add New. So add in the name of your portfolio, add in the content, and then add the featured image. Also add in the categories. Set the featured image from here. And now we can start adding the categories. So click on Add New Category and add in your category name. Then click on Add New Categories button. In a similar way, you can keep on adding more categories. Now you have to assign the category to this portfolio. So you can assign one or more than one categories. I'm going to apply the performance category to this portfolio. Now click on Publish. So the portfolio has been created, and if you open the link in the New tab, here under your portfolio page, your first portfolio has been created. So in a similar way, you can keep on adding more portfolios. Again, we'll add another portfolio. So back and then click on Add New again from under Portfolios. Add in your title, content, assign the categories, set the featured image, and now click on Publish. So the post has been published. Again, if you go back to your portfolio and go back to your portfolio page actually, here your portfolios have been listed out and they can also be classified as per the categories that you assign them. Following the same process, you can keep on adding more portfolios. Now that I have finished showing you how to create a portfolio page, now I'll go ahead and start creating our menus. So go to Menus. There are two ways through which you can create a navigation menu for your website, one from the dashboard and one from the customizer itself. I will add a link down in the description box below to a video that will show you in detail about how you can add a navigation menu to your website. Make sure you check that out. For this video, I'm creating the navigation menu from the customizer itself. So this is the primary menu and it has been created. So just to show you, I will delete both of the menus, both primary and secondary menu. I'm going to delete them and I will start creating a fresh one. So click on Create Menu and give your menu a name. I'm going to name my menu Primary Menu, the first one, and you have to choose your menu location. So this is the primary menu location. So click on Primary, click on Next. Now what you have to do is you have to start adding items. So click on Add Items and you can choose from the pages, you can choose from the post, the portfolios, various categories. You can also choose the tags, portfolio categories, or you can also customize the link. So let's go ahead and add our pages. We will add our blog, portfolio and about page. And from under custom link, I'm going to add the URL to my home page, and for the link text, I'm going to type in home. So I have quickly copied the URL to my home page, pasted it, and the link text will be home. Click on add to menu, and you can also sort and toggle. So you can put it on top, simply drag and drop it like this, and you can sort it. So after you are done, you can also keep on adding more. So after you have finished adding, you can see the primary menu has been created. Now we will create our secondary menu. So click on create new menu and give your menu a name, secondary menu. Set the menu location to secondary, click on next, and the process is same. Click on add items and add the items of your choice. For my secondary menu, I will add 3 categories and I can sort them like this. Whatever order you sort them in, that will be reflected in your menus over here. So for our footer menu, again, click on create new menu, add or give your menu a name and set it to the footer area. Now click on next. We'll scroll all the way to the bottom, and here we can add items to our footer menu. I'm going to custom links for my footer menu and add the terms and conditions pages. I have added a dummy link and add the text as terms and conditions. Click on add to menu, and here it is now showing. I'll add another custom link. Again, the link to the page, the featured link, and the link text as privacy policy. Click on add to menu, and it is now showing over here. So the menus have been added to our both or all 3, primary, secondary, and the footer menu. Next, I will show you how you can create and add the shop section to your website. For that, go back to your dashboard and you have to install and activate the WooCommerce plugin. So go to plugins and you're going to have to activate the WooCommerce plugin. Click on activate. So the plugin has been activated. If this plugin was not showing among the list of installed plugins, you'd have to click on add new. Search for WooCommerce. Just type in WooCommerce in the search bar. And this particular plugin you'll have to install and activate. We'll go back to our dashboard, and as soon as we activated the WooCommerce plugin, it is now showing on our dashboard right below contact. So to add the new product, go to products and then click on add new. From here, you can add your very first product. I will not go into the details of this, but I'll give you a brief explanation. So here you can add in the product name, the product description. Here you can add in the product short description, which will appear right next to your product. From here, you can create categories and assign them to your products, and you can create product tags from over here. From here, you can set in your product image. So I will go ahead and fill in all of the information. Also, you can add in the regular price from over here, and from here, you can add in the sales price if your product is on sales. From here, click on add new category, then give your category a name. Click on enter, or you can also click on add new category. After that, you can assign the category to your newly created product. You can also add in the tags. Make sure that you separate the tags with commas or the enter key. Click on Set Product Image and select the image of your product. Click on Set Product Image. click on Publish. The product has been created and the permalink has now appeared. If you open the link in the new tab, this is how your product looks like. And this is the product short description. This is the product description with price, categories, tags, and everything showing. And here is the sales label. So this is how you create your very first product. For now, we have only created one product. So I'll pause the video for a while and I will add a few more products and then we can carry on. As you can see from the screen, I have added more products to our shop section. Now I'm going to go ahead and add the shop section to our menus. So we can also easily add items to our menu section from the dashboard itself. And to do that, we have to go to Appearance and then go to Menus, click on it. So these are the items and you can easily go ahead and add them to your menu section from here. So let's go ahead and add our shop, cart, checkout and my account pages to our menu. But before that, we have to go ahead and select a menu to edit. Currently, the footer menu has been selected in default, but I want to add these menus to my primary menu. So I'm going to go ahead and from the drop-down option, I'm going to select primary menu. Now click on select and now primary menu is now showing. So go ahead and check all of these pages of shop, cart, checkout and my account and click on add to menu. After that, it will be shown like this. You can also easily sort and toggle your items like this. Just pick it up and drop it just like this. And you can also do that with the rest of the items over here. So what I'm going to do is for the cart, my account and the checkout pages, I want to create a drop down menu right under shop. So I'm just going to slightly drag them to the right and drop them like this. And similarly with checkout, I'm going to drag it to the right slightly and drop it. And doing the same for my account. So this is how you can create a sub item or drop down menu for your menu section. After you are finished adding the items, go ahead and click on Save Menu. Now go back to your customizer and just give it a refresh once if you have not already. And because I have already refreshed it, as you can see, the shop section is now showing on our primary menu along with other items. And if you click on the shop section over here, you will see all your products are now showing. So all the products that you add from under products will be shown in your shop section, and like this you can easily sell your merchandise to your users. And this little cart icon is also showing now. Let's go back to our home page. So from our customizer settings, we have completed up until menus. Now let's go to widgets and we will configure our sidebar. So you can easily have a sidebar on your home page, but currently the sidebar is not showing in your home page because if you remember from our home page settings, we have chosen a static page, which means we cannot have a sidebar. But if you want to have a sidebar on your home page, you can choose the latest posts and the sidebar will be shown. So you can easily go ahead and configure from your home page. But right now I will be configuring the sidebar widget from the blog page. And I will also show you how you can easily display your sidebar widgets on your blog posts as well. So select it back to the static page. Another important thing is, even if you have chosen your latest post, you will have to make sure that from under layout settings, from under general sidebar layout, you have selected a layout which has sidebar on either left or its right side. So let's select it back to the static page and we will go back to the widgets to sidebar. Go to blog page. And as you can see, these are the default widgets that are showing on our sidebar. I will quickly remove all of these and we will add the sidebar of our choice. So I have completely removed the sidebar widgets. Now let's go ahead and add our very first widget. The first widget that we will add is the Blossom author bio. So go ahead and search for the widget. Blossom author bio, type it in the search bar. Here it has appeared, select it. So from here, you can add in the title. You have to add in the author name, which means your name. And you can either display your photo from the gravatar, or you can also upload your own image by clicking on uploaded photo over here. Here you can add a short description, a short introduction about yourself, and the message that you want your users to see from you. You can either type in your signature, or you can also upload a graphic of your signature if you have one. From here, you can add the button label and the button link. Furthermore, you can click on Add Social Profile and add your social media pages over here so that your users will be able to connect to you directly. So let's go ahead and fill in all the details. We will start with title. Add in the author name. I'm going to add Amanda Seyfeld just as an example. And as you can see, they're both displaying over here. I will upload an image, but you can also display your photo from the gravatar. Click on upload and select the image of your choice. And here the image will be displayed. Here you can add a short description. You can either upload the graphic of your signature, or you can also easily click on text and type out your signature over here. I'm going to type out my signature. And here your signature has displayed. Here you can add the button label, and over here you'll have to add the featured link. So the button label can be anything. It can be no more. And here you'll have to add the link to the page so that when your visitors click on no more, they will land on that specific page. I have added a dummy link. Next, we will go ahead and start adding our social media profiles. So the process is same. Click on Add Social Media Profile and search for your social media by typing in a few keywords. Click on the icon after it has appeared, and over here, add the link to your social media account or page. So similarly, I will go on adding more social media icons. After you have finished adding all of your social media profiles, click on Apply. And they are displaying right underneath your author bio. Go ahead and click on Done. So this is how you add the author bio as your sidebar widget. For our second widget, we will go ahead and add a newsletter widget. So type in newsletter and it has appeared. Click over here. Again, add in the title. And from the newsletter option that is given over here, click on it and select Subscribe to Newsletter, which is the newsletter which we had created previously from the dashboard. So that will appear right over here. You can also upload the newsletter icon by clicking on Upload Icon option that is given over here. Upload Newsletter Icon option. Click on Done. Let's add our third sidebar widget. Now click on Add a Widget similarly. Let's see what we can add. Okay, what about Blossom Popular Post? Click on it and here your popular posts is showing. So you can change the title from over here. You can change the number of posts. So you can easily increase or decrease the number of posts that you want to show. And you can choose your popular based on either post views or comment count. And from here, you can choose the layout. The last three options are to show the post thumbnail, to show post date, and to open the post in the new tab. I'm going to check in all three of these options so you can easily go ahead and make the choice as per your preference. And you can choose from the style layout 1, 2, or 3. I'm going to go ahead with style layout number 2, and this is what widget number 3 looks like. Click on done. Now for our fourth and final widget, we will go ahead and add an Instagram widget. So let's search for it again. And here it has appeared. Look out for Blossom Themes feed for Instagram. Click on it. And it has appeared over here. So again, we have options that we can easily customize or modify. So you can select the number of photos from over here, and you can also select the photos per row to be displayed. So let's select 3 or maybe just 2. So this looks good. I'm going to stick with this one, but I will decrease my number of photos. So there are 8 photos displaying in 4 rows. And you can change the profile link text from follow me to anything else that you want. After you are done, click on done. So these are the 4 widgets that I have added. You can easily go ahead and select from the list of available widgets. You can easily go ahead and select, make your preference, and choose the one that you want. So, okay, I said this would be my final, but I also want to add the recent post sidebar widget. So let's add that as well. So this will display recent posts to your visitors and users. You can override the title that is over here by typing in whatever you want right in this box under title, and you can choose the number of posts to show from over here. And from here, you can also display the post date. So you can either have the recent posts to be shown, or you can also choose the Blossom recent posts. So if you type in Blossom recent posts, that will also appear, and you can choose from either of the options. Click on done, and these are the sidebar widgets that we have added to our blog page. And now if you go open one of your posts where you have enabled the sidebar widgets which we have just configured will display over here. This is how you can do it. Click on publish to save the changes. Let's go back, and we will now go ahead and configure our 4 footer areas. Let's go back to our home page and scroll all the way to the bottom. So adding widgets to your footer areas are quite similar to how we added widgets to our sidebar. So let's configure our footer area number 1. Again, the process is same as how we did in our sidebar. Click on add a widget, and you can select from the list of available widgets over here. So for our footer area number 1, let's go ahead and add Blossom social media. From here, you can easily override the title that is already given over here, and you'll have to click on add social icon, and the process is just the same. Search for the social media icons and click on the icon after it has appeared, and in a similar way go ahead and keep adding all of the social medias that you want to feature in your footer area number 1. The process is same. Search for the social media icon and add the link to your social media page over here. After you have finished adding all of the social medias, go ahead and click on apply, and they will appear as your footer area number 1 widget. Click on done, and we will now add widget for our footer area number 2. Again, click on add a widget and go ahead and add the widget of your choice. Let's go ahead and add Blossom popular post just like we added in our sidebar widget. So the process is same. Override the title from the box over here. Choose the number of posts by clicking the button over here and here, and choose the popular based on post views or comment count, and select the style layout 1 to 3 from the option given over here. And also you can easily check in the rest of the 3 options that are given over here. Click on done. Now for our footer area number 3, Again, click on add a widget. So for our footer area number 3, let's go ahead and add a category slider. So from the search box or search bar, search for category, and here it has appeared. Click on it. And from here, you can add in the title. Let's add the title of category. From here, you'll have to select a category, and whatever category you select, all the posts from that particular category will be displayed right over here. I'm going to choose impact. Again, 3 options, actually 4 options at the bottom. You can easily go ahead and check in or uncheck them as per your preference. Also, you can choose the number of slides from over here, and the changes will be shown accordingly. Go ahead and click on done. And for our last footer area, that is footer area number 4, again click on add a widget. So let's see what we can add. So how about a contact widget? Click on it. And again, you have to fill in the details. Add in the title, description, telephone, email, and address, and add the social media icon from over here. Add in the title first. You can choose to add the description or just leave it as it is. I'm going to add in the address first. Now similarly, I will go ahead and add email and telephone. Now go ahead and add the social icons from over here. Again, click on add social icon, and following the same process, you can add the social media icons and link your social media pages to your website. Click on apply, and they will show it right underneath over here. Click on done, and because we are finished adding all of our widgets, go ahead and click on publish. So this is how you can add the footer areas or the widgets to your available footer areas. Now go back, and because I also want to complete the footer copyright text section, I will directly jump into the footer settings. Click on it, and from here you can easily override the footer copyright text over here. Only this portion can be edited out, but all the portion cannot be edited out in the free theme. That option is available only in our pro theme. So instead of copyright 2021 coaching website, you can easily go ahead and add in coach or just about any other text of your choice. Click on publish to save the changes, or you can also easily revert it back. And publish it. Go to the top, and the next is the homepage settings. So I have already kind of in a brief way explained about the homepage settings, but let me explain in more detail to you from here. So from under homepage settings, you can choose 2 different homepage displays. You can choose either your latest post to be displayed in your homepage, or you can choose a static page such as this one. So if you choose the latest posts will be shown in your homepage, which means that you will not have any other front page sections that we had before, including the banner, the client logo, the testimonials, and everything else. So for that to be shown, you will have to choose a static page. So when I started, the theme had the home and the blog page created in default. But if you do not have the home and the blog page created in default, you'll have to click on add new page and give it a title of home, and then click on add. And for your post page, you'll have to click on add new page and give it the title of blog. So what this will do is, you will have a blank page as your home page. You will have created a home page from the customizer itself, as well as the blog page from the customizer itself. And then you can go on adding the content such as the banner, the client logo section, the promotional section, about me, the call to action, services, and everything else. And when you do that, you will need a space to add all of your posts when you had chosen your latest post. All of these posts also need a space or a page to be in. So when you create a blog page from over here, All of your blog posts will be shown in the blog page. They will be stored in the blog page. And after you do that, you have to click on Publish, and from under menus, like how I showed, depending on where you want to feature your blog section, you have to click on that. So for example, if I want to display blog in my primary menu, you will have to click on Add Items, search for blog, click on it, and click on Save Changes. So that is how you can feature your blog page on your primary menu. So if you have any more confusions about the homepage settings or anything, make sure you drop them down in the comment section below. I will be more than happy to answer all of your queries. So that was it about the homepage settings. Now the next is the WooCommerce. So I will not go into the details of all the settings under the WooCommerce are mostly for your shop section, and please feel free to explore all of them. And as soon as you click on some of the customizer options, it will directly take you to the shop page, as you must have noticed from the screen. So please feel free to check all of them out. Back to the home page, and the last one is the additional CSS. So this section is used to add your own CSS code, and from here you can easily customize the appearance and layout of your site. Whatever code you have, paste it over here and click on Publish to save the changes. So that is how you can easily modify the site using your own CSS codings. So that is it about the Vandana Lite free theme. Let's go to our website, to the top, back to our home page, give it a refresh, and this is how it looks like. So that was it about the Vandana Lite free WordPress theme. I will now go ahead, download, install and activate the Pro theme, and I will also show you how you can successfully migrate from your free theme to your Pro theme without losing any of the data that we have created. All the details will be intact. So let's see how we can do that. To download the Vandana Pro theme, again, let's go to our website, blossomthemes.com. From under Shop to Premium Themes and Vandana Pro. I have also added a link in the description box below so that you can easily have access to the sales page, or what you can do is from the free theme you can go to Vandana Lite, and if you click on View Pro, it will directly lead you to the sales page of the Vandana Pro theme. So all you have to do is select the product that you want from over here, click on Get It Now, and you have to add in your email address, your first and your last name, and click on Proceed to Payment. After you have clicked on Proceed to Payment, the theme will be emailed to you in a zip format in the email address that you provide over here. I have already downloaded the file, so let's see how we can install and activate it. Back to the dashboard, and from under Appearance, click on Themes, click on Add New, click on Upload Theme, and choose the file or drag and drop it. Click on Open, click on Install Now. The theme has been installed successfully. Click on Activate. Next, we will begin activating the plugins. These are the recommended plugins, and these will come in handy when we later have to add various features. So click on Begin Activating Plugins, select all the plugins, click on Activate, click on Apply. Alright, so the plugins have also been activated. The next important thing is to activate your theme license. So click here to enter your license key, and you will find your license key in the download section of your Blossom Themes dashboard, or you can also find it along with the details of your purchase in your email address. Add your theme license key and it looks something like this. Click on Save Changes. Now click on Activate License, and the license key now has been activated. So let's go ahead, go to our website and give it a refresh. So what I'll do is I will quickly go through the entire website, and I will also see all the differences that have been introduced to our website after I have migrated from the Vandana Lite to the Pro theme. So let's check all of them out. So far the header section looks the same, as does the featured client, the featured area or the promotional section. The About Me section, call to action looks the same, as well as the services section. So as you can see, the portfolio that we had created from our free theme is now also showing on the home page. Next is the testimonial section, the blog section, the contact section, Instagram, newsletter, the footer areas, and the footer copyright text. So at a glance, the portfolio section was the only section that we could figure out the difference in, but let's go back to our customizer, and from there you will be able to see all the different extra new and amazing settings that we get with Vandana Pro theme. So go to your customizer and give it a refresh once just to see all the changes. I have already refreshed it. So just by looking, you can see that there are so many extra different settings that we have got in our customizer settings. So let's explore all of them out one by one, starting with information links. So here are various important links that have been listed out for your reference. From the view demo, you will be taken to the live demo page of the Vandana Pro theme, and from there you can take various references on how you can add various features to your website. Next is the view documentation link. From here you can easily have access to the documentation link of the Vandana Pro theme. If you click over here, you will be able to access all the theme information. From here you can easily create a support ticket and reach out to our support team. And if you click here, you will be able to have access to all of our WordPress themes. Next is the site identity. So site identity is the same as it was in the free theme, so I will not go into it. Next is the child theme support settings. So child theme means, I will just try to give you a brief explanation of what it means without going too much into the technicality of it. So child theme are those themes that extract its core features from the parent theme, but you can make small changes such as theme color or different style of your website with the child theme. So if you click on the drop down option, this is the default child theme style. Next is the Vandana Health Coach. So if you click on it, you will have all the style and layout, the primary and the secondary font as well of the Vandana Health Coach theme. Just check it out to the top, and if you want to achieve the exact layout of the Vandana Health Coach child theme, then you can select the second header layout. I will go with the default theme as we had before. Next is the appearance settings. In the free theme, we only had option for the background color, but in the Pro theme, you get 4 extra color options. You get to choose your primary, secondary, top bar, and top bar font color. So primary color is the color over here, which you get to choose by selecting the color palette and moving around the pointer and the slider. And it is the same with the secondary color. So click on select color, select the color from the palette, move around the pointer and the slider to select the color of your choice. I'm setting it back to default. Go to the top. You also get to choose the top bar color. So click on select color and the process is the same. If you want to go for dark colors, go for dark colors. If you want to go for something lighter, move around the slider and also the pointer to get to the shade of your choice. Okay, I'm going to clear this up. And even for primary color, I'm putting it back to default. So the next is the top bar font color, which is the color over here. Currently it is the color black. If you want to have it blue or any other color, following the same process, select the shade of your choice and get to the color of your choice. So selecting the background color is the same as it was in the free theme. And if you have made any changes, go ahead and click on publish. Next is the background. So just like in the free theme, you get to have an image as your body background along with various customization, but along with the Pro theme, you get to choose from 64 of awesome background patterns for your site background. So if you want to have a dark color as a site background, you can easily go for that option. If you want to have a different background pattern, then you can select from the available patterns. Go ahead and select the one that you like the most. And if you click on No BG, it will remove the background altogether. It stands for no background. Again, if you have made any changes, click on Publish. And the next is the layout settings. So as we explored in the features, we have so many different layouts for all the sections of our website. So let's go ahead and explore all of these different layouts that we get with our Pro theme. So we get 8 different header layout for our site, and you can select the one that you like the most, that you think fits the best with your website. I'm going to stick with the first header layout, just like how it was before. Next is the single post layout. So I'm going to open one of the posts. So you get 4 different layout for your single post. You can go ahead and select them as per your choice. And the changes will be shown accordingly. I'm going to select the second single layout, but we can always come back and change it if you don't like it. Click on Publish. Let's get back. Next is the single page layout. So let's go to our About Me page. And currently the first layout has been chosen. You can easily go ahead and select the second, third or fourth option. I will stick with the first layout option. Click on Publish. Let's go back, and the next is the slider layout. So I'll have to go to my home page for that, and since it is the slider layout option, let's go ahead and select our banner as a slider for a while. For that, click here and you will be able to access the banner section directly. So go ahead and select your banner as a slider. Alright, the banner now has been selected as the slider. Now back to layout settings and slider layout. You can choose from the second or the third option for your banner slider, whatever is your choice. Next is the static banner slider. Again, let's set our banner to static. Click here and choose static video or newsletter banner. Again, back to our layout settings, to our static banner layout. So again, apart from the third banner layout option, which is the currently chosen banner layout, you can go for the second or the first option. And whatever content that you have on your banner will be displayed right over here, apart from the image. I'm selecting the third banner as it was before. And the next is the blog page layout, which is the same as it was in the free theme, so I will not go into it. Next is archive page layout. So archive pages are your category and tag pages, and you can easily go ahead and choose the page layout for those pages as well. Next is the general sidebar layout. Again, it is exactly the same as it was in the free theme, so I will not go into these either. Next is the pagination settings. So pagination, again, for that to be shown in your home page, you will have to set your home page display to latest posts. But to show you how pagination type works, I'm going to go ahead and show that to you on our blog page. But if you want to have pagination settings in your home page, you can easily go to your home page settings, select your latest posts to be displayed as your home page display, and then select the pagination type from over here. If you have any queries about this, drop them down in the comment section below. To our blog page, scroll all the way to the bottom, and this is the pagination type. So currently the numbered pagination is chosen. You can choose the default, which will show the older or newer posts in the button. You can choose the load more button like this, And you can choose your load more label from over here. So just type in the text to override whatever was written, and you can change your loading label from over here. If you have no more post to display, the no more label can also be changed from over here. So when you click on it, instead of loading and no more posts, it will show the text or the label of your choice. The last one is the auto infinite scroll. So that means there will be no button at all, and the posts will keep displaying until and unless they have come to an end. I'm going to choose the numbered pagination type. Click on publish, and we are done with our layout settings. Next is the typography. Back to the top and to the home page. So the first option is the body settings, and apart from body settings, you also get various header settings, which I will come back to later. So you get to choose the primary, the secondary font, and control the font size of your entire website. From here, it is the same as it was in the free theme. The extra option that you get is, if you click over here, it will take you to the list of Google fonts that are compatible with your website. You don't have to go through all of them. Just scroll down, and the one font design that you like the most, you can go ahead and copy that particular font style. Come back, and from here you can edit your primary font, and you can do the same for your secondary font. The other extra option that you get is you get to enable the locally host Google fonts. So what this means is, usually the Google fonts are loaded from Google's CDN, but if you enable the locally host Google fonts, they will be loaded from your own server, which makes the loading process even faster. So go ahead and click on it and enable it. I would highly recommend you to enable the locally host Google fonts, as it also solves various privacy concerns with Google's CDN. Click on publish. And that is it about the body settings. You also get to choose the header settings for your content by choosing the font family and style of your choice and selecting the header font size. And it is the same for the header 2, header 3, 4, 5, and 6 settings. That was it about typography. Now we will go ahead and explore our front page settings, starting with the banner section. So in the banner section, having the static video newsletter banner, to disable the banner section and to have the banner as a slider are the same as they were in the free theme. The extra option is that you get to add the static or video call to action banner. So select it. So let me change the current header image. I'm going to click on add new image and select a new one. So you get to add a catchy line, and you get to add a call to action button such as this one. And for that, you have to add in the title. You can override whatever title is given here by typing in the title of your choice. So if you type in take action now, it will be shown over here. Over here, you can choose your button label from discover more to anything else. Just type in whatever you want, and it will override the button label that is showing over here. Add in the button link, the featured link to the page or the post to which you want your users to land on when you click on this button over here. I have changed it back to the way it was before. You can choose your banner caption alignment from left, right, and center. And you also have the option to enable or disable overlay in the banner. If you disable it, the black overlay that was showing over here will not be shown anymore, as opposed to when you enable it, the black overlay will be shown. And if you click over here, you will be taken to the customization of the static banner layout settings, which we have just configured. So instead of an image, you can also select a video or a YouTube video right over here. Just copy and paste the URL of your YouTube video over here. And again, setting the rest of the options are just as same as we had done with our image. I'm going to remove this. And the other extra option is you get to have a static or video appointment banner. So you can also easily place an appointment with your static image or video banner. All you have to do is paste your appointment code right over here, and your appointment will be displayed on your banner section along with the image or video, whatever you have chosen to display as a content of your banner slider. Next option is, even when you have your banner as a slider, you get to choose the pages or customize your slider content. So before we only had the option of showing the latest post or the category. Now we have pages, and also customizing option is also added. And even when you have the latest post, if you scroll down, you have so many more other options that you can choose from, such as selecting the banner caption alignment from left, center, and right, selecting the slider animation. It is the same. You get to choose the slider read more text, and you also get to add the button label too, where you can easily link your contact information and add the featured link to the page or the post right over here in the button link to box right over here. So let's go ahead and explore the extra features that we get with our Vandana Pro theme in our slider content style. Let's select pages, and when you select pages, you get to add new pages by clicking on the add new pages button right over here. Click on add new pages, and from the drop down option, you get to choose the page that you want to feature in your banner slider. So for example, if you want the about me page in your banner slider, then your about me page will be shown in your banner slider. And in a similar way, you can keep on adding more pages. So let's just say you select your portfolio page, and it will be shown as your next slider, and you can keep on adding pages like that. Again, the options that are shown at the bottom are also the same for when you choose your slider content style as pages. Next option is you get to customize your slider content style, and this is even more fascinating because you don't have to be limited within certain pages or posts. You get to add your own image, and you get to feature those particular posts and pages by adding in the link to your slider. So for that, click on add image and select the image of your choice. Add the title, which will be shown over here. In a similar way, add the subtitle, and you can add in the link to the particular page or the post that you want your visitors to land on when they click on contact me, or any other button label that you can choose to add from over here. Also, you can change the read label from over here. The bottom options are pretty much same for every slider option that you choose. In a similar way, you can keep on adding new slides. So click on add image, again select the image of your choice, add in the title, the subtitle, and the link over here. So as you can see, you can keep on adding slides and they will be shown like this over here. So that is how you can customize your own slide, and you can easily feature the pages and the posts that you want to be up and front on your banner slider. So those were the extra slider content style that we got with our Vandana theme, Vandana Pro theme. I'm going to choose my banner as the static or the video newsletter banner, just the way it was before. And you can easily choose the banner overlay, but I choose not to. And click on publish. Let's go back. Next is the client section, and it is the same as it was in the free theme. You can go ahead and add more logos if you want to. Next is the promotional section. So with the Pro theme, you get to add as many featured boxes as you want in your featured area. So you can scroll down, click on add image text, upload an image, add in the link text and the featured link like we did when we were in Vandana Lite theme. And now that particular featured box has been added to the promotion section. So in a similar way, you can go on, keep on adding as many unlimited featured boxes as you want over here. Click on done and publish. Let's go back. Next is the About section. In Vandana Pro theme, you get to choose the layouts, you also get to display stats, and you also get to add a video over here. So I'll show you how you can do that. First of all, you'll have to go to your dashboard, go to Pages, click on All Pages, and as you can see, a different About page has been created in default, but we have already created an About Me page. So what I will do is, I will go ahead and remove this new About page, and I will edit and apply the About page template to the current About Me page that we already have. So let's delete this, click on Edit. From under Template, instead of Default Template, choose About Page, and now we'll click on Update. I will give it a refresh again so that we get to see the changes that we see in an About page after we have assigned the About page template to our About Me page that we had already created. Now if you scroll down, you will see you have all the different options which we did not have here before. Previously, there were the options to choose the layout and the sidebar layout, but now you can add in the subtitle, you can add the video links, and through the option over here, you get to display your stats. So you can add in the counter name, counter value, and counter suffix to their respective fields. Over here, if you add a subtitle, it will work on layout 3. And over here, if you add a video link, it will work on layout 2 and 3. So you can go ahead and add in a subtitle, and you can also add in a video link over here. For now, I'm only adding the counter name, counter value, and counter suffix. So let me fill in all of the details and click on Update. I have added all of the details. I will now go to the customizer, and just to refresh the changes, I will go ahead and enable the excerpt and disable it again. So the only reason I enabled and disabled the excerpt was to, in a way, refresh and show the changes that I had made in the dashboard, also visible in the customizer. And as soon as I did that, you can see that the stats are now displaying in the About section. Now you can go ahead and choose the layouts. So for layout 2nd and 3rd, it enables you to have a video. So let's go ahead and add in a video. I will add a video to show you how this works. I am going to feature one of the videos from Blossom Themes YouTube channel. So let's just see if I want to feature this particular video. Again, I will copy the link to this video and paste the link over here. You can add in the subtitle for this page. Now I will click on Update. Again, back to the customizer, and what I will do next is I will enable the lightbox. So just click here and enable the lightbox feature. And as you can see, as soon as I enabled the lightbox feature, because I had selected the second layout and I had also added a video from the dashboard, it is now showing in my About section. So if you click on Publish, you go back to your front page settings and About section. You can now choose the layouts after you have added the video. So if you publish the change, go back to your website and give it a refresh. Come down, and if your users or visitors click over here, then your visitors will be able to view the video that you have featured. I will go back, and I do not want to feature a video here, so I'm going to select the first About layout and I'm going to click on Publish. Refresh your website, and here you can see the changes, and your stats are also now displaying in your About section. we are done with the About section. Next is the Call to Action section. So adding the call to action is the same as it was in the free theme. I will not go into it. With the Pro theme, you get to choose the call to action layout. So it can be the existing call to action layout or a different layout. The choice is yours. I will stick with the layout I had chosen before, but if you have made any changes, don't forget to hit on publish. Next is the service section. So with adding service section, you can add unlimited services. That gives an idea to your users about the services that you or your company provides. You can add unlimited services. The process is the same as I showed you in the free theme. The extra feature that you get with the Pro theme is that you get to choose from 5 different layouts for your service section. So currently, this is the layout chosen. You can have the second layout, which looks like this. You can have the 5th layout, which looks like this. Or you can have this layout, which is the 3rd layout. Or you can have the 4th layout. So go ahead and select the one that you feel is the best for your site. I'm choosing the 4th layout for this one. Go ahead and click on publish. We are done with our service section, and next is the portfolio section. So I did show you how to create a portfolio page and display your portfolio. So this portfolio that is currently showing on the home page is from the portfolio that we had created before. And with the Pro theme, you get to choose the layout and display the portfolio on your home page. Now, following the same process on how I created portfolio in the Vandana Lite theme, I'm going to go ahead and create few more portfolios. So I will pause the video for a while and then I will add more portfolios, and then I will come back and we will go ahead and configure the portfolio section. As you can see from the screen, I have added more portfolios and they are now showing on the screen. So you can go ahead and select the number of portfolios that you want to display. So if you select 6 portfolios, then 6 portfolios will be displayed in your portfolio section in the home page. And if you want lesser number of portfolios to be displayed, slide under this blue button or switch or toggle, whatever you call it, and only 3 portfolios will be shown. If you wish to show more number of portfolios, then simply slide it over and the changes will be shown accordingly. You can change the button label from view all to anything else. Like this, and you get to choose portfolio layout from 3 different layout options over here. So you can go for the 2nd or the 3rd option, whichever you like the most. I will stick with the 1st option. I like this the most, and what I will also do is I will remove the section subtitle. If you want to add the section subtitle, you can do it from over here. And that is what will be displayed over here. Click on publish, and if you want to view the changes, go back to your website, refresh it, and as you can see, the layout changes is also showing and the portfolio changes is also showing on our website. Go back to our customizer, and the next is the consultation section. So through the consultation section, you can embed a form and display it on your website right underneath the portfolio section over here. For that, you'll have to add the custom HTML and text widget. So click on add a widget and we will search for custom HTML. Click on it, add in the title from over here, and you can add the description from over here. Add in the title, which is showing over here, and the content over here. So click on done, and next you'll have to add the text widget. So type in text, and this one you'll have to select. So over here you'll have to copy and paste your contact form shortcode. To get the contact form shortcode, just like how we copied and pasted it while adding our contact form in our contact section, we'll follow the same process. go back to the dashboard, and then go to Contact, click on Contact Forms. And over here, as I have showed you, if you click on Edit, you will be able to add or remove the tags. And from here, copy the shortcode. You can also copy the shortcode from over here, go back to your customizer, simply paste it. And as you can see, your contact form now is showing in your consultation section, through which your users will be able to fill in their details and will be able to contact with you directly for any consultation or advices or free consultation, whatever you want to write or display over here. After that, click on Done, click on Publish, go back to your website, and if you refresh it, your consultation section is now showing. Let's go back. We are done with the consultation section. Next is the testimonial section. So adding the testimonial section is the same as it was in the free theme. The extra options that you get is you get to choose your testimonial layout from 4 different layouts that are available over here. So it can be the second layout option, which looks like this, the third, or the 4th layout. I will stick with the first option, but you can go ahead and choose the layout of your choice. Click on Publish. And the next is the Process section. So the Vandana Pro theme allows you to add Process section in your home page. Click on Add New Process for that, and all you have to do is add the title, the description. So add in the title of your process number 1 and add in the description of your process number 1 and add in the image. So let's fill in the details first of all. Now click on Add Image, select the image, and that image will be shown as your step number 1 or process number 1 image. Similarly, go ahead and add more processes. Just go on and keep on adding as many processes as you have. Again, add in the title, add in the description of your process or step number 2, and add in the image. Click on Add Image, select, and that image, when it transitions to step number 2, will be shown in your step or process number 2 image. In a similar way, go ahead and keep on adding the processes. So all the 4 processes have now been added. I have added 4 different steps or processes. You can go ahead and keep on adding all your processes by clicking on Add New Process. There are more options and configurations that are given over here. So this is the section title. You can change it from over here. Just type in whatever you want in the section title box and it will override the section title, which is already given over here. You can change the section subtitle from over here. Add in your section subtitle and it will be displayed over here. You can change the button label from step to anything else. It will be changed. I'm changing it back to the way it was before. And here are 3 more options. The first is Process Auto, which enables the auto transition of the steps. So if you enable this, the steps will transition automatically from one to another, as you can see from the screen over here. As soon as step 2 comes to an end, it automatically transitions to step 3. And the next is to Process Loop. So if you enable this, as soon as all the steps are shown and they come to an end, it will again play in a loop. So after the step 4 is shown and it is completed, it will directly go to step number 1. So this is how it will work. And from here, you get to choose or control the speed of the process steps. I'm going to put it to 600. So this is how you get to add the process section to our website. If you scroll all the way to the bottom, you get to choose the process layout from 4 different layouts that are available over here. So you can go for the second layout, the third, or the fourth. Whichever you think is the best for your site. I will stick with the first option because I like this the most. And after the changes are made, go ahead and click on Publish. Next is the blog section. So the blog section, everything else is the same as it was in the free theme. With the pro theme, you get to choose 4 different blog section layout. So go ahead and explore the layout options that are given over here and select the one that you like the most. I will go with the second blog page layout option and click on Publish. Get back. Next is the contact section, and it is the same as it was in the free theme, so I will not go into it. Next is the sort front page section. So before I go into this, I will go back to the website and let me just refresh the page so that I can show you the changes that we've made so far. And we will go from top all the way to the bottom, and let's see all the changes that have been made so far. There's our featured area section where we added one more featured area, the about section where the stats and everything are displayed, call to action, the service section, the portfolio which is now displaying on the home page, the consultation section, testimonials, the process section which we added, and the blog section of which we changed the layout. So back to the customizer, and currently these are the sections that are showing in our homepage. So from the sort front page sections, you get to control or sort various sections that are showing in a front page. So for example, right now promotional section is showing above the about me section. So if you want the about section to display right above the promotional section, you simply have to drag it and drop it. And as you can see, the about section is now displaying below the client section and above the promotional section. And you can also make various sections disappear and appear. You simply have to click on this eye icon over here, and as you can see, the portfolio section is not showing anymore. You don't want to display the client section, simply click on the eye icon and it is not displaying anymore. Click on the eye icon of about section and it has disappeared as well, and even the promotional section. So this is how you can do it. I'm going to make all of them appear and I'm going to put them back just the way it was before. Click on publish to save any changes made. Next is the one page setting. So with the one page settings, you can enable the section menu, and after you enable it, you can have all of the sections of your homepage displayed in your navigation menu. So the client section has appeared, the promotional section is not showing on the homepage over here. So if you do not leave the promotional section blank and you type in promotional, then the promotional section will be added in the menu. In a similar way, if you want any of the section to disappear which is already in the navigation menu, for example, an about or a call to action section, you simply have to remove it, leave this box blank, then that particular section will not be displayed in your navigation menu. And from here, you can easily enable or disable the home link. So basically, enabling the section menu enables to make homepage one page scrolling with section menu. I'm going to disable this option. Let's get back, and we are finally done with our front page settings. Next is the About page. The Pro theme comes with the ready-made About page template, but as you know earlier, I deleted that particular About page, and because we had already created an About Me page, I assigned the About page template to the existing About Me page, which is why as soon as I go to the About page settings, it directly takes me to the About Me page. So let's go ahead and configure this, starting with About Main section. So from the About Main section, you get to enable your homepage testimonial, which is showing over here. You get to enable the homepage client, which is showing over here. And you also get to choose the About page main layout. So you can choose from the three of these layouts. It can be either the second option, where the video will be displayed, or the third one. And you can make the homepage testimonial and the homepage client disappear or appear by enabling or disabling the toggles over here. I have chosen the first layout. I'm going to stick with it, but you can easily go ahead and choose the layouts with videos in it. So under About Counter section, you get to choose the layout for your counter that is showing underneath your About Me information. So go ahead and choose the layout that you like the most. So it can be either displayed like this, or it can be displayed like this. And the cool thing is you get to choose your About Counter background. So if you do not like this particular image, click on Change Image, select the one that you want, and that particular image will be shown as your About Counter layout. Alright, I think I will again stick with the first option. Click on Publish if you have made any changes. Next is the About Team section. So let's go ahead and add our About Team section. Click on Add a Widget. And for that, you'll have to search for the Blossom Team Member widget. So search for the Blossom Team Member widget from over here, and after it has appeared, click on it. Alright, so what you have to do is you have to add in the name of the team member, the designation, a short description. You can upload the photo from over here and add the link to various social media profiles from over here. And after you are done, click on Done. Let's go ahead and add in the required details, starting with name. As you can see, the name has appeared. Similarly, add in designation and description. Now to upload the image, click on Upload and select the image. Click on Select, and the first team member has been added along with the name, designation and description. So come down and you can go ahead and fill in the social media profiles. Simply copy and paste the link to the various social media profiles. So I'm simply as you can see, as soon as you added the links to the social media profiles, the buttons are now showing over here. Similarly, you can go on and keep on adding more social media links to the respective profile boxes. And after I added YouTube, it is now also showing over here. So following the same process, you can go on and keep adding the team members and introduce about your team, about your company, and how you work together to your users. So I will go ahead and following the same process, I will add more team members. Click on Add a Widget, search for Blossom Team Member, click on it, add in all of the details. Alright, so I'm done adding all of the team members, and you also have the option to let your users open the links in the same tab. Alright, so the team members have been added. You can go on adding more team members if you wish to. And after you are done adding the team members, simply click on Done. From here, you get to choose the About Team layout from 3 of the layouts that are given over here. So you can either choose the second layout, which is to have the team members' images and their description side by side like this, or you can go with the third layout. I'm choosing the first layout for my team layout. So after the team section has been added, it looks like this. It is looking very beautiful and informative. So go ahead and click on Publish to save the changes. Alright, and the fourth option is About Subscribe section. So you can also add the subscribe option in your About page. So for that, all you have to do is the newsletter that we had created before. You simply have to copy the newsletter shortcode and paste it right over here. So we will go back, and from underneath General Settings, we'll go to Newsletter, copy the shortcode. You can also copy the shortcode from the dashboard. We'll go back to About Page Settings, go to About Subscribe section and paste it. And as you can see, the subscribe section is now added to our About page. This is the image that is showing over here as the background in default. If you wish to change the image, click on Change Image and select the image of your choice. I'm sticking with this particular image. So from here, you get to choose the About Subscribe layout. First option has been selected in default. You can choose the second one, which is going to be shown like this. I'm going with the first subscribe layout option and click on Publish. Let's go back. Next is About Call to Action section. So you can also add a call to action section in your About page, which will be displayed right below the Testimonial section. So click on Add a Widget, and you have to add in the Blossom Call to Action widget. So here it is. Click on it. Now, just like how we added call to action section in our home page, you have to fill in the details. So we'll start with title, give in the title first. Now we'll add in the description, select the number of call to action buttons. We will select 2, add in the button 1 label, add in the feature link so that when your users click on this particular button, they land in a specific post or a page. I have added the dummy link. Similarly, let's go ahead and add our button to label and button to link. Choose our button alignment from right, left, or centered. I'm going to choose the right button alignment, and you can also check in or uncheck this option to open in the new tab. From here, you get to select the background color, or you can also upload the image. I'm going to upload the image as I had done previously. Click on Upload Image, and then select the image of your choice. So the call to action section has been added. Now click on Done. From here, you get to choose the About Call to Action section layout. And from here, you get to choose the About Call to Action section background. You can simply click on Change Image and select the image of your choice, the background image. From here, you can either choose from 2 of the available About Call to Action section layout. Okay, I'll go with the second option and click on Publish to save the changes. The last option under About Page Settings is you get to sort the About Page section. So we have the Counter section, the Team section, the Subscribe section, Testimonial, Call to Action, and the Client section. So if you want to sort the sections, for example, you want testimonial above the subscribe, you simply have to drag and drop it, and as you can see, it is now showing above the testimonial section. If you want the subscribe section to be right on top, even above the counter section, then it will show like this. So like that, you can easily make various sections appear or disappear by clicking on this eye icon, and you can also sort and toggle by moving around the section options. I'm going to make the subscribe section appear. So after the changes are made, go ahead and click on Publish. So we are done with our About page settings. The next is the Service page settings. Alright, so we will start configuring our service page with Service Layout section. So here are various options that are given. The first one is to enable or disable the service template title. So if you disable this, the service template title which is showing over here will disappear, and from over here you get to enable or disable the home page service section, the service section which we had configured in our home page, or we can disable to set other services for this section. So if we'll disable this, the services will not be shown anymore. I'm going to enable the service section that we had created in our home page, and from here you get to choose the layouts. Go ahead and explore the layouts that are available, and you can settle for the best one. Again, I will stick with the fourth option, just like how I had chosen for my home page, which is looking like this, and it looks pretty. So click on Publish to save the changes. Now we will go back, and the next is the Service Call to Action section. So you get to add the Call to Action section in your service section. So go ahead, click on Add a Widget, add Blossom Call to Action widget, and just like how we did before, fill in the details that are required. You get to choose the background color for your Call to Action section, or you get to upload image from over here. I am uploading the same image which I had uploaded earlier, and now it is showing over here. Again, you get to change your Call to Action background from here. You get to choose the Service Call to Action section layout from the two layout options that are given over here. For this, I will choose the first layout. Alright, the service section or the service page now has been configured. Click on Publish. Now we'll go back. Afterwards, I'm also going to add the service page to the navigation menu over here, but let me finish configuring all of the page templates that we get with our Pro theme. So continuing, next is Testimonial page settings. So we have two different options. We'll start with Testimonial main section. Click on it, and from here you get to add the testimonial to your testimonial page, just like how we added in our home page. For that, click on Add a Widget, and then you have to search for the Blossom testimonial. Click on it, and just like how we added before, you have to add in the name, the designation, and the testimonial by your users. The designation and the testimonial, and then upload the image of your client. So you can go on and keep on adding testimonials to your testimonial page following the same process. You can edit the testimonial section title from over here and edit the testimonial section subtitle from over here. Whatever you type in will be displayed over here. Let me add 2 more testimonials, and I am following the same process. So I have added 3 testimonials. You can go ahead and add more testimonials. Let's go back, and from the testimonial layout, from the top, you get to enable or disable the testimonial template title, and from here you get to choose the testimonial layout. So you can go with the second option, which is going to be shown like this, or the first one, which was chosen in default. I'm going with the second option and click on Publish. Let's go back. Next is the Contact page section. So from under Contact main section, you get to either enable or disable the home page contact that we had created from our home page. So if you disable this, it will not be shown, and if you enable it, the contact that we had created from our home page will be displayed. So we'll go back. You can hit on publish if you have made any changes. Next is the pricing page settings. We will start with the pricing main section and then we will go to the pricing section to choose layout and everything. So from here we get to add the pricing table. Click on add a widget, search for Blossom pricing table, click on it, and now you have to fill in your pricing plan type in the respective boxes over here. So you get to choose your plan type from basic or popular, add in the title, currency, price, per value, the description over here. So let's go ahead and fill in the details first. So for plan type, we will choose basic plan and add in the title. We will type in basic. So you can choose the currency from over here. Instead of dollars, if you want to add some other currency, simply add the currency over here and add the per value for this price. It can be per month, per year, or whatever your choice. You can add the description if you want to from over here, and to add the items under your pricing plan, you have to click on add item and add all the items that you want under this particular pricing plan one by one. So let's add our first item. To add the second item, again click on add item and add your item. So like this, you can keep on adding more items. Over here you can add the feature link and the label. You can also sort and toggle your items like this. So in a similar way, I'm going to add 2 more pricing plan tables following the same process. Click on done and have to click on add a widget and again search for pricing table and continue the process. So I have added all 3 pricing tables. You can go on and keep on adding more if you want to. Also, you must have noticed that when I chose popular plan from the plan type, then this popular label has been shown over here. So it is the same for all the other pricing tables. After you are finished, click on publish. Now we will go to our pricing section. So from here, you get to enable or disable the homepage client, which we already had in our homepage. If you disable it, it won't be shown anymore, as opposed to when it is enabled, you can display it. So from here, you get to choose the pricing layout section. Just go ahead and select the one that you like the most. I think I will stick with my first option. Now click on publish to save the changes. Next is the pricing FAQ section. So from here, you can list out the answers to the questions, frequently asked questions about pricing by your users. So to add that, click on add a widget and search for Blossom FAQ widget. Just type in FAQ and here it has appeared. Click on it. Now add in the section title. I have added the title. Now click on add item and all you have to do is add in the FAQ title and write down the answer to FAQ over here. For example, if the question is, as a member, what do I get? Then you can provide answer to this particular question so that your users get to see it. So like this, you can keep on adding the FAQ title, FAQ description, the questions and answers, and after you are done adding all of the questions and answers, you'll have to click on apply and then on done. So I will go on and keep on adding the questions and answers. So I have finished adding all of my FAQs. Now I will click on apply, and as you can see, the FAQ section has now been added. Click on done, and this is how they look like. The questions and all of their answers listed out. And you can keep on adding more FAQs. So click on publish to save the changes. We'll go back. Next is the pricing feature section. With the help of pricing feature section, you get to add the pricing features. So for that, you have to click on add a widget and search for text widget. Simply type in text and click on it. So all you have to do is add in the title of your pricing feature and add in the description over here. And your first pricing feature section is now showing. In the similar way, you can keep on adding more pricing feature. Click on add a widget, search for the text widget, click on it, add in the title and the description. And after you are done adding, click on done. So I will add 2 more pricing feature section following the same process. After you are done adding all of the pricing feature section, click on publish. Let's go back. Next is the sort pricing page section. So under the pricing page, we have the pricing main section, then we have the FAQs, the client section and the feature section. You can easily go ahead and sort them, drag and drop them, and whichever order you put them over here, they will be displayed in that order over here. I'm setting it back to the way it was before. Let's get back, and we are done with our pricing page settings. We will go back to our home page, and then we will go to the menus, and I will add all of those pages in my navigation menu in the primary location over here. Go to primary menus, click on add items, and we'll go ahead and start adding all the pages. Next is the general settings. So the first is the notification bar settings. So apart from the button link, you also get to display newsletter in your notification bar. Simply select the newsletter, and all you have to do is, from under newsletter settings, copy the shortcode, which you can also get from the dashboard. Go back and paste the shortcode for the newsletter section to be displayed in your notification bar. I'm going to stick with the button link, but you can easily go ahead and add newsletter if you want to. Next is the header settings. So with the sticky header, you get to enable the sticky header at the top, and it will be accessible from all different sections of your home page. To enable the header search and shopping cart are the same as they were in the free theme. So the phone and email, you can display them in your header section if you have chosen the respective header layout from the header layout section from under the layout section. So those layouts that enable phone and email to be displayed, your phone and email details can be displayed in the header section once you have selected those layouts. Next is the social media settings. We have already configured them in the free theme. It's the same. You can keep on adding new links if you want to. I'll not go into this. Next is the social sharing. So for that, we will go to our blog page, and the social sharing buttons have been displayed in each of your blog posts over here. If you disable this option, they will not be shown anymore, as opposed to when you enable them, they will be shown. And from here, you can either add or deduct various social media platforms. So for example, if you want to add email, the email button will be added among your social sharing buttons. And if you wish to make the Facebook disappear, then that will be disappeared. In a similar way, you can also sort and toggle. So you can put them in any order that you want to. And whatever order that you choose over here, that order will be reflected on your social sharing button on the post over here. Click on publish to save the changes. The SEO setting is the same as it was in the free theme. I will not go into it. Next is the post, blogs and pages settings. So for this, the first 4 options are the same as it was in the free theme. The extra option that you get is you get to enable the blog post image crop. When you enable the blog post image crop, what happens is when you upload a featured image, that featured image automatically gets cropped as per the predetermined dimension of the website and the theme. But when you enable this option, then it avoids that, which means no matter what size your image is, the featured image, that will be displayed in that particular size only. It won't be cropped anymore. And this option is applicable in your home archive and search posts. You can go on and enable the option. And the single post image crop is the same as the blog post image crop. The only difference is that it avoids the cropping of featured image in the single post or the page, not in your home archive or search pages or your posts in your blog page. You can also go ahead and enable this if you want to. To hide the author section, to show the related post, and to show the related post with the section title are the same as they were in the free theme. And with the pro theme, you also get to choose the related post taxonomy based on category or tags. So if you choose category, the related post from that particular category will display as a related post, and it is the same for the tags. You get to change the related portfolio title from over here. The rest of the options are self-explanatory. You can easily go ahead and explore these options. If you find any kind of difficulties or if you have any questions, you can put them down in the comment section below. I will happily answer all of them. Next is the author signature. So we'll go back to our blog page again, to one of the posts. Okay, let's open this one. And if you scroll all the way to the bottom, then the author signature can be displayed right over here. And this signature will be applicable for all the other posts that you have. Click on select image, select the graphic of your signature, click on choose image, and here it has appeared. You can also enable the social links. So when you enable the social links, they will be displayed over here. And you can choose the author signature alignment from left to right to center. So this is how you can add the author signature. Go ahead and click on publish. We'll go back, and the next is the sidebar settings. With the Pro theme, you get to have different sidebar. For now, we only have one sidebar which is displaying in all of our pages, but with the Pro theme, you get to create and display different sidebars in different pages. I will not go into all of this, but you can easily go ahead and explore this option. Next is the performance settings. So the performance settings help in optimizing the overall performance of your website. Let's go to our home page again. So the first option is lazy load. It enables the lazy loading of the featured images. So all the featured images that you have within your website, once you enable this option, they will not be loaded at once. They will only be loaded once your visitor or user scroll down to a particular section. So for example, if you scroll down, right now all the images are being displayed at once, but once you enable the lazy load option and click on publish, until and unless the users reach on that particular specific section, the images will not be loaded, and it helps your users to spend some time in your website and check out the content. Lazy loading the content images are the same. The only difference between the lazy load and the lazy load content images is that it enables the lazy loading of the featured images, whereas the lazy loading feature applies to the images inside the page or the post content if you enable this option. And if you have any gravatar image, then lazy load of the gravatar enables the lazy loading of that particular gravatar image. If you want to, you can go ahead and enable the lazy loading for your gravatar image as well. So the defer JavaScript and the remover parameters, I will not go into the technical details of it. All I can say is if you enable these settings, then it helps in the speed optimization of your website. Okay, I'm going to disable the lazy loading, but you can go ahead and enable these features if you want to. Click on Publish. If you have any questions regarding these settings or anything else, again, make sure you drop them down in the comment section below. Next is the Newsletter section. The extra feature that you get for newsletter with the Pro theme is you get to enable the newsletter on each of the page templates. So if you enable the newsletter and you go to the various templates, let's go to our portfolio template. And if you scroll down, the newsletter section will be enabled. And it is the same for the rest of the page template or templates. Click on Publish if you have enabled the newsletter option. Next is the Instagram settings. So it is the same as it was in the free theme. I'll not go into it. Next is the Miscellaneous Settings. Okay, so the first option is the admin bar. When you enable the admin bar and you go to your website, this is the admin bar. It is now showing once you're logged into your dashboard. If you disable this and click on Publish, go back and refresh, then the top bar will not be shown anymore, even when you are logged in. So we had added the lightbox feature while choosing the layout with the video for our About Me section, and you must have noticed when we clicked on that video, it popped out and played. So similarly, the lightbox feature can also be applied to the images. So if you go back to your website and go to your blog page, open one of the blog posts, you come down and click open. This particular image will not open until and unless you leave this particular page. But if you apply lightbox feature to this image, then it will pop out without you having or your visitors having to leave this particular page. For that, go back to the dashboard, go to the post, and I will open that specific post. Okay, what I will do is I will remove this image and I will add the same image again from the media library. Select the image, and once you select the image, you have to copy this file URL. Click on Copy URL to Clipboard, click on Select, and what you have to do is on this link icon, insert link icon, click over here and paste the URL and click on Enter. Click on Update. Now if you go to your customizer and the lightbox feature has been enabled, click on Publish, go back to your website, refresh it, and previously this image could not be popped out. Now if you click over here, your users can have a look at the larger version of this image. Next is the last widget sticky. Back to our blog page. So when you scroll down, once the widgets come to an end, there is this blank space that is showing. If you enable it, the widgets will become sticky and the widgets can be accessed from all the different sections, and you can make use of this option to add the call to action section, various advertisement or things that you absolutely do not want your visitors to miss out at the end of the widget, so that they will see it from all the different sections of your page. Next is the drop cap option. So if you enable this option, then the initial letter of your blog post will be displayed in a drop cap. Next is the single meta sticky. So if you enable this option, then it will make this portion sticky, which can be accessed from different section of your post. Next is the shop page description, and if you enable this, you will be able to add or override the description for your shop page. To enable, the Elementor page builder in front page is the same as how I explained it in the free theme. With the portfolio image crop option, you can again enable to avoid the automatic cropping of the featured image in the portfolio front page section. And portfolio images are the featured images that you have added for your portfolio front page. You can edit out the contact section social title from over here. Okay, we are done with our miscellaneous settings. Now we'll go back, and the last is the Google Analytics settings. If you have any Google Analytics code, all you have to do is copy and paste that Google Analytics code under the Google Analytics settings section over here. And then again, you'll have to click on Publish. We have covered the menus, we have covered the widgets, and we have also covered the homepage settings in the free theme, and in the pro theme they are the same, so I will not go into it. Okay, next is the footer copyright text, and we'll go back to our homepage and again all the way down to the bottom. So you get to select your footer copyright text, and you also get to hide the author link and the WordPress link. So simply switch on the toggles and they will be hidden. You can easily override the content that you have over here from over here. Also, you can use the year shortcode to display the current year and the site link shortcode to display the site link. So let's customize our own footer copyright text. Let's add in the shortcode, and the shortcode to add the year is the -year. Similarly, you can also display the site link with the shortcode the -site-link. And now it is showing over here. You can also add more customized text from over here so that it gets shown at the bottom. Let's go back, and the WooCommerce settings is the same as it was in the free theme. I'll not go into it. And the additional CSS, you can easily add in your own CSS code, such as this one, to customize the layout and the appearance of your site. The last option is the customizer reset. So with this option, you get to reset all the customization settings that has ever been made from the customizer. So make sure you carefully read all of these information that are given over here before you press over here. And even if you do, it will give you 15 seconds to reverse the decision or to press a no if you are not sure. So we are finally done with all of the customizer settings of the Vandana Pro theme. Now we'll go back to our website and we will take a final look at how our website is looking like. We'll go back to our homepage and let's have a final look at our website. So that was it about the Vandana Lite and Pro WordPress themes. If you have any questions or queries, make sure you drop them down in the comment section below. I will answer all of them. If you have any questions about the themes, or there are any other questions that you have about Blossom themes, I will also leave a link down in the description box through which you can easily create a support ticket and reach out to our support team. They are very responsive and they would be more than happy to help you out. If you like this video, please do give us a like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Your support means a lot to us. Also make sure that you follow us on all of our social media channels. The links are in the description box and also in the banner of our homepage. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you liked this video. If I've missed anything out, let me know, and let me also know what type of videos do you want us to make. We would be absolutely happy to cater to your needs. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you in my next video.